Recording. Okay, we're at least recording voice, so you can continue, Tyler. Thank you. Sorry.
All right. So, good 30 feet away from where you all are, accounting for 5 feet from the bend to the entrance, 25 feet in front of that, there is a campfire. This is the only source of light inside of the cave. It is casting a dim light all the way out to the mouth, barely reaching the mouth of the cave with a bright light 10 feet around it. 5 feet from its center, so essentially a radial distance of 5 feet, are 5 bandits, the last 5 bandits in the camp that you know of. There is one west, one east, one northwest, one northeast, and the one northmost, or furthest away from you in a straight shot, is standing in front of an altar, laid across which is Todd the barkeep.
Alright, I think we've got actual video now, too, so we can continue. Todd the Barkeep!
Yes,
Well,
from what
we need to
you
save
were
him.
from what you all were able to tell, Todd is currently laying on his back in the standard Sleeping Beauty pose. The bandit in front of him has strange markings and paintings over his body, and he is currently leaning against the altar, while the other 4 bandits are all just really chilling on benches. 2 of them have food. One of them appears to be laughing, almost as if someone had cracked a joke, and the other 3 are kind of just looking at the main guy who's bent over the barkeep, almost as if they're expectant of something. And when we last left off, you were all considering the possibility of picking up Nanette and throwing her in much kinship to the fastball special that Wolverine and Colossus use in the comic books.
Oh, that's right, the fastball special!
Yep.
Correct. Peter is capable of comfortably carrying upwards of 500 pounds, and Nanette in total weighs 203 pounds. So this will not be a super difficult role for you. However, you are picking up this 200-pound goat lady, and you're going to be absolutely eating her 35 feet to try and accurately have her come into contact with the person leaning against the altar. Now, if you choose to go forward with this plan, I will more than allow you to. But before you do that, is there anything else anyone wants to do, wants to say?
Uh... I can't think of anything clever. Just
I
double
will
checking,
say,
are we still
right?
level 2? Not level 3 yet?
Yeah, no, you're level 2.
Okay, just double checking.
The height of the cavern, 50 feet.
Hmm.
And I will say, for you, Alex, for Sybil, since you were mentioning climbing,
Mm-hmm.
if you were to climb amongst the walls, unless you go all the way back to the altar, you will not be seen.
Mm.
You will be remaining within shadowed, you will not be in dim lights, as the walls of the cavern, for the most part, are still covered in shadow. The dim light does not reach them.
I'm going to mention this as we're planning and plotting, and I'm going to comment. I also I don't need much light to see, and I'm pretty slippery like, so I imagine if I were up there in the ceiling shooting my bow from the darkness, I could probably get the drop on some people.
True. True.
Does that sound like something y'all be interested in me pursuing? Because I can go ahead and start heading up there now before you get ready to, throw her. I just need to get moving if so.
Oh,
Sounds
and
fair.
because Peter had asked, the only source of light within the cavern is that campfire.
So if you theoretically can, because we still have those like essentially flashbangs.
I think we used. I may still have one, but I think we used like the entire bag that we had all at once.
No, you didn't.
I
No,
thought
we
we
only
like
used one.
lit the entire thing and threw it at one point.
No,
No.
one of them was affixed to an arrow that Crow shot through the neck of someone and it then exploded directly in the face of the second bandit that was not killed by the arrow, at which point you all ran in and decimated the blinded man.
Ah, thank you. Nanette
And
chimes
each
in.
of these,
That sounds like a good plan. It'll definitely make things easier. Well, thank you, Nanette, and
Yes, it would.
I really appreciate your forthrightness. So, I'll go ahead and get moving, and when I see Nanette fly in, I'll know that's the signal to be ready to kick ass and take names, and I'll try to support you from up there best I can. And I'd like to go ahead and try to slip off and uh
I will have you make a stealth check at advantage.
excellent. All right, that is going to be 1d. Oh wait, that's right. We have to roll in here. Did I pin it? I did. Right, so roll 1d20 plus 2 advantage. That is a 21.
You are well hidden within the shadows of the walls. You
I
are
am
able
literally
to,
pressed flat against the wall and I'm slithering
and you are
real
able to
slowly.
find that it is not a flat, smooth surface. There are many sort of crags within
Mm-hmm.
the walls, so that way you can press your body more deeply into the wall as you're climbing, while also giving you several. I would normally say footholds, but as you do not have feet, I will call them scale holds that you can use to help support your body weight as you are slithering up, making it an easier climb for you.
Excellent. I am absolutely taking advantage of this because I am a particularly gorgeous specimen of Yuan Ti, and I can't allow my scales to glitter in any of this light. So I am doing my absolute best, and I'm keeping an eye out for my darling Nanette.
I will say, if you move quickly or you take a rush action
It will
while you are on the
probably
wall,
break the
it
stealth,
will,
or at least give
yeah,
people
it
a
will
chance
not
to
only
see
break the
me.
stealth, you are going to scratch up and essentially damage the luster of your scales.
What, Tyler? That's cruel and unusual punishment. I'll have to.
Yes, but it is one uniquely fit for not only the campaign but your character.
I hate you. You're a bitch. I hate you. I hate you so much. Thank you. This is a fun challenge.
I figured you would appreciate that.
Also, I'm recording my entire screen so he can see my character sheet, my resources, and like basically um roles and
That's fine.
Nanette
I'm
typing.
assuming you're. That's perfectly fine. I'm assuming you guys aren't hiding anything from each other anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have
Yet.
no secrets with anyone.
Fantastic. All right, so Sybil is currently climbing up the wall. She is managing to keep herself well hidden within the shadows, and as she crawls up through the walls, slithering up them, she finds that there are several cracks, crevices, and crags within the walls that allow her to more than comfortably get up through the wall while pressing herself deeper into the shadows.
Okay.
Mm.
I would say if you guys gave her, I want to say a good 25, 25, 30 seconds, she would be able to get up into an advantageous point where she can, you know, help out in a really good position.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, fucking slither, 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 bitch. I'm a snake, I'm a snake, I'm a snake. Oh, I'm a snake, I'm a snake, I'm a snake. Yeah, I'm a snake, I'm a snake, I'm a snake. Oh, I am
I'm
a.
imagining is I'm a snake. I'm a
Don't be
snake.
suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be
No,
suspicious.
that is not correct. There is not total silence as she crawls up the wall. In fact, Sybil is doing such a good job at managing to climb up. I'm gonna say, right? I'm gonna add this to you. You've managed to not only notice that there is the occasional water droplet as condensation drips down from the stones within the cavern, you're managing to mimic that noise
Oh,
by
hell yeah.
occasionally pushing off a couple drops of water yourself and
Spitting
allowing them
up
to drip and
slightly,
fall.
letting them
Yeah,
drip off my fangs.
so that way you are more masked and you seem extremely natural. It's not an eerie silence, an unnatural silence. It is very masked in with the natural ambiance of the cavern.
You're so sweet to me, Tyler. Thank you for for making me look cool.
Yes, but
Now,
also keep in mind the restriction I put on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking taking care. Shut up.
now, 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 let's see if this continues with what I'm about to do to Nanette.
I will say I am both generous, yet I will also give you all unique challenges that I see feel fit.
Look, you guys, I don't actually have a bow. I just have like vicious mockery. So they're not even gonna see it. They're just gonna hear a fucking narrator berating them.
All right, so the time has come.
Exactly, vicious mockery is gonna be brutal.
The time has come for the fastball special. Is this the course of action that you choose to take?
I'm in position.
Yes.
Cupid, do you also choose? Yes. All right, fantastic. Then I'll be letting you know prior to throwing your fastball special. If you fail, there is a chance she will either A, hit the wall, B, hit Todd, or C, go straight into the fucking fire.
Okay.
All right? And
Yep.
knowing these risks, still want to go with it?
This would be the time when I wish I had advantage. Yes.
Bucket we ball. All right. So, Peter,
Yep.
I'm going to require a roll from both you and Nanette here. You are going to give me a strength check. Nanette is going to give me athletics.
Oh, I really wish I had advantage on this. Oh my god. Oh.
That
Woo.
is an 18. All right, Nanette, I'm going to need an athletics check from you.
Oh, that's nerve wracking. I don't know why that made me so nervous.
Probably because you didn't want to throw her in the fire. Okay. All right. Here's what's going to happen. All right. I already. Uh, so, I'll. Uh, fuck it, we ball. That was a very nervous fuck it, we ball. Fucking constantly patting at the sweat dripping off her forehead. Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
Um, so Nanette curls into a small little ball. Literally, fuck it, we ball. Or in this case, she ball.
Uh-huh.
Alduin picks up Nanette, holds her by has one hand on her back, the other hand is on her rump, and as he winds back, cocks back, he steps out from the curve in the tunnel to where he has a straight line of sight at the strangely marked bandit. He winds back, dips his hip to get a good amount of fucking power into it, and he absolutely fucking sends Nanette. Like, I'm talking, he is accurate, he is on point. He manages to send her with fucking vicious force. And he like not only like puts his hip, his shoulder, his arms, he rotated the toe and everything. This man put all that he had into
Did
throwing
he
you.
put his dick into it?
Well, no,
How
he
much of the
didn't put his
shaft was into it?
none of the shaft was into it. Considering that it is Nanette, none of it was in it.
No, it was the throw.
Oh, the
How much of
throw.
the dick
Okay.
did he put into the throw? Yeah.
How much of your dick would you say you put into the throw? Like, were you balls deep? Did you
Like,
just
yeah,
tease it
did
with the
was
Yeah,
this
yeah. This
pussy
was a
out?
ball.
Like,
Yeah, this was no. This was definitely a big dick throw.
this was like full hip thrust down to the base as far as you can, trying to smash the cervix.
This was a 115-mile-an-hour fastball.
you're right, Nanette. You really did give it his all. And he still
All
didn't
right.
find the clitoris.
That's okay. Anyway,
We're lesbians. You can't expect us to not make fun of men.
okay, but the we're just gonna walk past that. All right, is absolute, and that is absolutely. Be careful. Your fucking life is in my hands right now.
No, no, you're talking about.
Your life isn't. Hers is.
Nanette has
Net
never
only
done
rolled an 8.
anything wrong in her life ever. Not once.
Oh, really? Now, do you wanna take that chance and smile upon the karma gods? An angel sent from God herself. You've done no wrong. I will remember this.
Mm-hmm.
That is Marceline.
Yes, it is, but that's also Nanette.
So as Nanette is flying through the air, you manage to just pass over
Soaring,
the very tips
flying.
of the flames to where you can feel the heat pass beneath you.
Yeah.
And now in your mind, right, with the way that you're flying, Nanette, you were aware of the original plan that you were going to try and get head first to impale him with your, or not impale, but you have ram horns. So it wouldn't be impaling, it would be bludgeoning.
It would
So
be
yeah,
breaking his fucking
that's my
spine in
plan was to
half.
bludgeon him as hard as we can. But in the last split second, you made the decision to try and roll midair and kick him with your feet so you can get a solid landing. And I'm basing this off your athleticism throw, right? You managed to impact him in the back with your hooved feet. You have just absolutely broken this man's spinal column.
He's paralyzed for life.
He was he will not be able to fight. He will not be able to move, he will not be able to swing, do anything. But in the
Yatta!
process, when you kick, the force that you are outputting sends you backwards and you fall directly into the fire.
No.
You were not thrown into the fire by Peter, but because of your decision to try and kick off of him, you've been sent backwards and landed in the fire on your back. It
Du,
was a
du,
wonderful
du,
attack. You
du.
absolutely paralyzed him, but because of your athleticism roll, yeah, you're now in the fire. You did not manage to stick the landing.
It's okay. You still absolutely fucking demolished that dude, so that's some experience at least.
Oh yeah, you absolutely just broke this man's spine. He is like
He might
laying
have
down
dropped some
crumpled.
money. Yeah. We can go through his pockets if it makes you feel better, any Nanette, once we get you out of there and I heal
And
you up
now you
some.
are all going to roll initiative.
Wait, I don't have any healing. How do I not have healing?
It's all right. We get her back to town. I know some good healers. Or we get her back to the
Also,
kingdom. I
in
know some.
light of the fact that you do not have nails that you can break, you just barely chipped one of your hooves on his back.
One, two,
On my initiative, I
three.
rolled a nat 20.
Nanette, your left hoof is now missing a slight piece.
Oh, that's because I don't know any. Okay, I guess I just didn't take any, what's it called? Sorry, are we doing our,
I want you to know this slight
initiatives?
piece is not going to affect you at
Yeah,
all whatsoever. It's just something funny.
yeah, we're doing initiative.
Okay, my initiative is
Tyler, by the way, the one time I roll a nat 20.
+2.
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
Roll 1d20 +2.
And now my hoof is chipped.
13.
And your last in initiative? No, actually, wait, you're not. Wait, my dice.
Authors of a fair,
One thing I did not grab.
orchestrator for cares, voice players on
Quick
stage.
question: Are Nanette's hooves like horse hooves?
Nanette's hooves are fey hooves, so yes, they are like horse hooves. Maybe goats
Uh,
is more accurate.
we honestly we could probably get those fixed. We could
Yeah,
probably get your hoof
honestly,
fixed.
look, girl, you're looking to
That
somebody
that's
who's got animal parts already. I know the exact place in town we go to get this sorted. It
we can
pays to
we
have
can
a
go
girlfriend.
we can go to the stable boy.
We could also go to the stable boy, yes.
The stable boy will take very good care of any horses or any horse related
I'm
Or
I
you
mean
could
things.
I
let me
trust
pamper
him with
my
I
girlfriend.
trust
She is a lady about town. We deserve a little bit of pampering. Let me take
True,
care
you
of
do.
my
I,
girl Nanette. Oh,
I mean
sorry.
all
Wait,
I
let
need
me
to
say
do
that
is
in character.
all I need to do is put in the word and he'll treat her very, very nice.
I know that you would, but it's a girl thing. You let me take care of my Nanette.
All
You know,
right.
Alright.
once she's out of the fire.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, oh my god, she's in the fire.
We should probably do something about that.
Probably, yeah.
Give me one sec. I'm rolling initiative.
Out of curiosity, Alex, do you have fucking prestidigitation, right?
Let me double check. I believe so. Yes, I do have prestidigitation. Honestly, you're just chilling in the fire. Sybil
Because
is
I
gonna
have
be very
the
much an illusion, bod. She's gonna take all the, like, brain aneurysm type spells. I can cast sleep in a radius, and I know that Nanette will be immune to it. But if, like, a bunch of bitches pop up, I can cast sleep on everything in there but Nanette. Or at
Mr.
least a
pretty
number of
much cast sleep
creatures.
on pretty much cast sleep at the fire being the focal point because they're all pretty much right around the fire.
Precisely. That's what I was
Uh,
thinking.
Because I'm not gonna lie, what I was thinking about was fighting in the dark by leer
By snuffing out the
by
fire.
going by you snuffing out the fire and me going up behind one where I knew where his last location was, yelling my command word on my sword, cutting him, and then quickly turning off my sword.
That's one action. It is unfortunately one action, so I can't do that and sleep. If it were a bonus action, then I
Uh,
could put out the fire and sleep at the same time. But I can only do one or the other.
honestly, cast sleep. We don't have to deal with the big guys, so definitely sleeping.
What's your spell DC?
What mine?
Yeah.
Uh, it wouldn't affect me. I'm still in the mouth of the cave,
Right, no,
or at
you're
the
going to be casting sleep. What's your spell DC that they're gonna have to beat? Because if
Oh, I'm gonna be
against,
casting
yeah.
sleep.
Oh wait, no, it's a
Uh,
rolled number. You said you could cast sleep, yeah?
no, no, you can.
Okay, yeah. I can either put out the fire or cast sleep. I can't do both. Which would you prefer me to do?
I you cast sleep, and I can try to get in and out of the fire.
Alright, excellent. That works.
Although I might be first in rotation, so I may have to just
Yeah, you
attack
may.
one until
Look,
it's.
if you
you
can get her
are
out of the
first
fire,
in rotation.
if you can get her out of the fire first, that'll be great. I can exclude you guys from my sleep.
Well, or Alduin, you are currently first in rotation.
Oh, are we ready? Sorry, DM.
Uh, okay, so how far is the net from me?
Salvador is off
Exactly
fighting
30
two
feet.
guys on his own with a frying pan. Armello's fucking shit up.
Nanette is 30 feet in front of you. in the fire.
Like I'm guessing I would have to take some fucking attacks of opportunity to get to her, right?
Nope. If you were to go straight to the fire and yank her out, you would not be entering anyone's threat range.
Oh, you said 30 feet? Yeah, I'm doing that shit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Save
30
my
feet is still
girlfriend.
within my. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and grab Nanette
All
out of
right.
the fire.
Give me a give me a strength. No, no, athleticism.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I don't mean to correct you, brother dearest, but it
Okay,
is athletics.
okay, an excellent.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to be more specific.
Okay, so roll a what?
An athletics check, I
Okay.
believe it was.
Actually, you know what? I'll give you. Uh, I will say, right? Since you've rolled that, you can keep that, right? And if you
Uh
do the
huh.
strength check, you are able to pull her out, but you will be taking damage from the fire. But if you want to roll a dex instead, then that will be you will essentially be if you roll strength, you will be pulling her out, but you might take damage to the fire. If you roll dex, you won't take damage from the fire, you might pull her out.
Would that be sleight of hand?
In this case, it will be sleight of hand.
Yeah, I'm rolling strength.
Then
All
that
right,
would be
so
that
you
12,
got
yeah?
that 12.
Yeah, the 12 is the strength one you already rolled.
Okay, hold on. Just no. Hold on a moment before. Can I see what a sleight of hand roll would be, or
Yeah, you
no?
know what? You're also gonna give me a sleight of hand to see if you get burned or
Yeah.
not.
All
Because you
right.
could get a nat 20, and in that case, obviously, you should take the nat 20. So a 16, I would absolutely take that over the 12.
Yeah, I'm taking the 16.
All right, fantastic.
Good
You
on you for
not
trying.
only manage to pull her out of the fire, you do so in a quick enough manner that you do not get burned. However, because of the time that she spent within the fire, Cupid, you are going to be taking 1d4 fire damage.
Oh, that's a D4. That's the lowest dice. That's so good, guys. We got
I
her
know.
out, I think, as fast as we possibly could.
That is 4 fire damage.
Yayata! I'm sorry I don't have any healing magic. I thought I did.
I'm just going to assume that's all the actions I have.
Correct.
You know what?
It's okay. Tyler
Unless
won't
you have
punish
a
us for not having
bonus
a
action
healer.
or a debuff.
Oh, wait,
Hold
no.
on.
Nanette's a paladin.
I have.
I was going to say, you realize Nanette can heal. Yeah, you take 4, so you now have 15.
Hold on. I still have a bonus action because I didn't rush to her. I only fucking.
Correct. You have your bonus. You have a bonus and a free.
Mm-hmm. Because you used your action to pull her out of the fire.
Yeah. I'm just gonna bonus action rage.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Smart.
Next on the list, it goes to. Well, that is all on your turn, right?
I do like how the
Uh,
order of events that this has turned out is you threw her, then immediately got mad you threw her, and ran in, ready to kick
No,
ass.
no, no, no. He
no,
threw her.
no. I'm mad that
He
she.
did
I'm
absolutely
mad she went into the
wonderfully. Once
fire.
he got, yeah, he got mad that she went into the fire. And was like,
Mm,
God damn
that's
it!
right,
Why the
that's
fuck
right.
you gotta pull her out of the fire now? So he pulls her out, and now he's angry.
You know, if you'd raged before you done that, you would have had advantage on your athletics check to get her out. Because rage gives you advantage on strength based, on both strength and dex based uh, skill checks.
True.
All right.
Yeah, I see that now. All
For
right.
for
All right.
future reference. We are
Yep.
still learning our
You
classes.
could have explained you could have explained the rage as an adrenaline surge because you realized, oh shit, she's in the fire.
Mm-hmm.
That is all I can do.
Fantastic. That means next is bandit number. Let me actually give them numbers real quick. Bandit number 3.
Dude, not bandit number 3. I hate that guy.
Bandit
Hate
number
Bandit.
3,
I
upon
can tell you
seeing
already. I
them.
hate Bandit 4.
Oh, that guy's the worst.
All right, so Bandit 3 is going to rush up to.
Okay. Okay, guys, get ready to check this out. It's gonna be so cool.
Yep.
Gonna go to you, Peter.
All right.
And he is going to make an attack. That is a 19 roll with a +3 to hit.
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
I don't have silvery bobs. I'm sorry.
All
Right.
good.
So that is 6 slashing damage you take.
But
And
you're
that is
raging,
halved
aren't
because
you?
you're raging. So that is
Yeah.
3 total
Yes.
damage.
Yes. I take 3.
Hell yeah.
There's a
Uh,
reason I raged at the end of my turn.
For for clarity's sake, can we agree to always say blank damage halved to blank, so that way
yeah,
we
that's what I
always
did.
know how much is which?
Correct. That's what I always do, and that's what I did that time.
Thank you so much. I wanted to make sure we would keep doing that. I love you, Tyler.
And as a free action, that bandit is going to yell, "Bandit boss man, fucking get him!" And next up is going to be. I actually have to do a
I'm
roll
sorry.
real
He
quick.
said what? Get them?
They hit the boss man. Fucking get him!
Ah. All right,
All
Nanette,
right.
it's time for you to shine.
So I will say this is really playing out well for you guys.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Bandit 5, the one at the altar, rolled a 4. He is unconscious.
Ooh.
If he had rolled above a 13, he was going to get one final spell based off the adrenaline before he went unconscious.
Oh, that is very fortunate for us. Thank you, benevolent GM.
So he's now just unconscious
Thank
permanently.
Correct.
you,
He's unconscious.
Judeo-Christian
and
God who lives in my head.
He is unconscious. His spine is broken. However, he would have been able to cast one spell before going unconscious if he had rolled high enough.
And he absolutely would have buffed someone.
Yeah.
No, that's not at all what he was going to do.
Thank you, O
Or
mighty
try,
Judeo-Christian God who lives in my head, for your intervention.
And
or try
next
to kill
up is
Todd.
going to be bandit number 1. Peter, he is coming for you as well, and because he is flanking, he gets advantage on the attack.
I love the way that
All
you
right.
say the bandit names, because it sounds like a list on, like, Watch Mojo or something, with bandit number 1.
All right, does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Right.
Ah.
That is going to be 5 base and 3 slashing for a total of 8, halved, 4 damage.
All right.
How you doing on
Which
HP, bud?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I still have more health than the net.
Okay, good, good, good.
next up is going to be Sybil.
Oh, it's Sybil's turn, is it? Let me see here. What could Sybil do? How well grouped are the enemies, would you say?
So currently, there's the one unconscious at the altar, Bandit 5. Bandit 1, which was the leftmost or the westmost,
Are
is
all the
on
bandits within a 20-foot radius of each other?
5, 10. Yes.
Okay. I would like to, I'm fairly smart, pick the center point between them, so I would only
That is
hit my
going
enemies.
campfire.
Huh?
That is going to be the campfire.
While I am still stealthed, I am just going to point at the campfire upside down where I am hanging, and I am just going to mutter to myself, fall now into the enchanted caress of slumber. Sleep. And magic is going to flow out of my fingers and strike down and impact the fire. And now I roll. Uh, Here's where we hope they don't have a whole lot of health, guys. Roll. Uh, Sorry, I am trying to find it right here. 5d8. Do these creatures here have a combined total of greater than 22 hit points?
Combined total greater than 22?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points, how many of them fall asleep? I can affect up to 22 total max HP worth of characters and send them to sleep.
2 fall asleep.
Excellent. So two of them just crumpled to the ground as this eerie powder hits the fire, and everybody just hears throughout the camp. Ah. And that's my turn. I'm going to keep moving so that way I'm central over the fight. And I'm
All
moving
right, and then
slowly, so I'm not going
what
to have
do
to worry about stealth.
they have to do something to wake up out of their sleep?
No, they are just asleep until they take damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap the creature awake.
All right,
They are
fantastic. So that
considered
means,
unconscious and they will continue to be for hours.
all right, that means bandit, the next bandit to go is asleep.
You're welcome, guys.
Puts it at Cupid. Cupid, it is Nanette's turn. You are currently on your back, and you are prone. You just took some fire damage last turn.
But you got those springy legs 'cause you're a satyr, so I'm sure you could
Yes,
spring
you're
up.
gonna have to use half of your movement to stand up,
And
and
then
you've
you still got
got two
20.
bandits next to you that are within striking
But to
range.
be,
They're awake.
I was say, yeah, but
Uh,
to be
yeah.
honest, she's right next to me, so there's a good like at least one bandit that she can easily hit.
I
So
was about to
No,
ask, either of the ones she's next to asleep?
no, the two that had not moved yet are asleep.
Shit. Ninette, oh no, you would take attacks of opportunity, but if you were to attack a sleeping character and hit, it's an automatic crit.
I would personally recommend dealing with the ones that you have
Yeah,
next
the
to you.
ones that awake are more dangerous by far. But,
yeah,
In fact, because of the positioning, you do have flanking.
yeah. So you have advantage.
yep,
Correct.
headbutt him in the dick.
Oh God, it's the mindscape all over again.
Yeah, get him prone. Get him prone so
Somewhere in the
so I can have
distance,
advantage.
Armello, hit him in the dick like you hit me.
As she goes to stand up, gets on one knee and just headbutts as she's standing up, and then Armello in the distance feels a phantom pain in his dick.
Why? Why does she keep hitting people in the dick? Ah.
I will say, if you do choose to headbutt him in the dick because of your phantom pains, you'll be taking 1 psychic damage.
If you do end up watching this on Mellow, know that we love you very much and wish you were here greatly.
Yeah.
I want to hit level 3 already. My only second level spell slots currently come from my artifact. My helm of telepathy, rather. It's not technically an artifact level.
I want to hit level 3 just to see what I get.
I want to pick my school. I haven't yet. I think I might do Whispers and go Illusion.
Depending on how this goes, you might not have to wait long.
Oh. We are doing rather well.
How close are the
Question.
bandits to me? Like I will literally say each of them is within 5 feet of you, and due to the positioning of the bandits combined with yourself and Alduin, everyone has flanking on everyone.
Yeah.
Question.
You guys are essentially in a big ass square right now.
Tyler, do you award experience based on conflict resolved or bodies dropped?
Depends on the scenario.
Like, if some people are left alive, but we can resolve the scenario, do we get full credit as though we had also killed them?
Depends on how you do it.
Got you. Okay.
Like I said,
Sensible.
I will take it case by case. And if they just example, let's say they just dip the fuck out, they leave, and they don't die because you didn't manage to kill them, you're not getting experience for those guys. But if you force them to surrender by intimidating
Mm-hmm.
and you turn them in, yeah, you get experience for that, and you'll probably get some gold. The
Got you.
more unique and clever ways you solve something, the better I will reward you.
Neat. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they're within 5 feet on all feet, Nanette, to reinforce.
And no matter which one you hit, it will be a
It will be an advantage. So,
yeah.
hell yeah. Do we get rest between fights? Do we know?
You did rest before this fight.
We get at least a short rest. Do paladins get their smite back on a short rest?
I mean, she never used her
Smite's long.
smite in the she never used her smite in the previous combat, so she still
Oh,
has
that
her smite.
sickle. Hell yeah.
So she's taking a knee and used her sickle to slash at one of the bandits' knees. Remind me what a smite is again. A smite is a paladin only feature that says whenever you go and you make a attack that lands against someone, you may expend one of your spell slots to deal smite damage equivalent to whatever your fucking smite is based off of, whether it's divine or what have you.
Right, I'm looking to see
Gentle.
if it says how paladins do their spell casting. Do they get it back on a short rest or a long rest?
Uh, so their smites, if they have the smites that are granted via features, long rest. I say this as a paladin main. Spell slots are not short rest; they're long rest.
Ah, that is unfortunate. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Nanette.
everything. It's because
Yeah.
everything that a paladin has is fucking beefy. They
So
get it back on long.
you have at this level two smites, which means you also have your two healing spells, but you should hold your spells for an emergency in case you need those smites.
All right, so you wish to make an attack roll against just the bandit, uh, just bandit 3 or bandit 1. Which one do you want? It doesn't really matter which.
And you're able to get up to your knees and technically no longer be prone, even if you aren't fully standing.
Correct.
By the way, Nanette, fuck Bandit 3.
Yeah, fuck Bandit 3.
All right, bandit 3, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll me an attack roll.
Hit that hot attack roll. Can I use my reaction to give... Oh, wait, no. I had a bonus action.
No, she.
Oh, fuck, I should have done it on my turn. I should have given Nanette
Yep.
inspiration. I forgot I'm a bard.
I,
I'm
I
sorry,
was say she
baby.
already had. She already has the advantage.
And that is
No,
more than enough to hit.
And roll that one more time, Nanette, just in case you get a natural 20 on your advantage.
yeah.
Okay. The
The
exact
same
same
thing.
roll.
Great.
So, still,
Go
you
ahead
hit.
and, go ahead and roll me damage with your sickle.
My girlfriend is so cool.
5 damage. All right, they are bloodied.
Oh. A little bit of water drips down nearby, starting a new puddle. It's definitely not me drooling. That was hot. Good job, babe.
which means next up
You hear that
is
in your head, by the way, through telepathy, just internet voice. That was hot. Nice job, babe.
and I
You
want to
can
point this
reply to
out.
this
Y'all have
message.
not, since you guys have not flirted at all yet. This is the very first instance of flirting between Nanette and Sybil.
Oh, it is. Sybil comes on
Yeah.
strong because she's a strong presence. She knows what she's about. And you're either with it or you're not, baby. And I think she's with it.
So next up is bandit number two, who is asleep, which puts us back at the top of the. Actually, no, I have to make a roll.
What do you mean you have to make a
Oh,
roll?
oh my.
Oh gosh, is it lair actions?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Rip.
You
If
hear
you,
a loud yawn.
oh God, it's Todd.
And leaning up from the altar is Todd, who has woken up. And looking around, he sees you all fighting bandits.
He wasn't under
Todd.
my magical sleep, was he? Because he was already asleep?
Nope. Correct.
Okay. Fuck.
Todd is now in the combat.
Guys, I'm sorry. I thought Todd would also get hit because he's a villager, so he had like 4 hit points. Okay, I'm sorry. That's on
Todd.
me. I should have waited.
Todd is first in initiative.
He's what? That
Todd
man
got
also
an
rolled a nat
opportunity
20.
to roll. So, seeing everything that is going on, the only thing registering in Todd's mind at the moment, oh no, my friends. And
I
Todd
forgot
is
that was
going
his
to
voice.
rush over to attack bandit number 3, and in the process is going to step on bandit number 5, and bandit number 5 is going to.
Take crushing damage.
His skull's just going to get crushed.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, damn. The automatic
Uh,
crit is really something, guys. I telling you, sleep is like sleeper OP. There's a reason I take it.
Todd steps on bandit five's back where it was already severed, and the
Oh,
amount of force and trauma from Todd, who I don't know if you guys remember, Todd is a giant.
yeah.
Yeah,
Step
yeah, Todd. Yeah,
on
Todd's
him
fucking
Yeah, he
has
huge.
sure is.
decimated his rib cage and destroyed his internal organs. Bandit 5 is dead. And he's going to make
Okay.
an attack roll on bandit number 3 with advantage. That is an
Nah,
18.
fuck Bandit 5. All my homies hate Bandit 5. Sorry, Nanette.
All right. Bandit 5 is the one that was you got launched at.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck Bandit 5. Exactly. See, Nanette's right to die.
All right. So Todd hits.
Oh,
Todd
hell
kills
yeah.
him.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want you to know Todd just did 15 damage.
Todd,
Okay.
that's so sexy. That's like almost the maximum amount of damage that I can do.
And with that damage, what Todd does is he reaches down and picks up the bandit that had just been sliced at the shin by Nanette. And as he picks him up, he says, "No hurt, friend," and crushes the skull of the bandit in his hand.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
This ain't even a tournament sanctioned match. This is just dealing with a kidnapping for some reason. Why the
Yeah.
fuck is this man getting kidnapped?
I don't know why.
Who kidnaps a giant? Yeah,
Who
Who
kidnapped?
indeed? Who
Who
exactly.
the?
indeed?
Who would kidnap?
Look,
Who would
it's
kidnap Todd?
look. We need to keep one of these asleep fuckers alive, and I'm saying this in everybody's head telepathically. We need to
I,
keep one of
I
these
mean, we're.
asleep fuckers alive, so that way we've got somebody to interrogate.
I mean,
So
we're
are you
keeping
trying to
both alive.
project
We're
this?
turning them
Are you
both.
trying to project this into everyone's head?
To all of my allies, and I am including Todd in that. And you
Todd
can
does not
reply to this
seem to
message.
respond. Todd does not seem to respond to this whatsoever.
Okay. Well,
I
he
mean, we're
he was
keeping them
made
both alive.
aware. Yeah. All
We
right.
could turn them. We can turn them both in for some money.
Well, one of them was asleep and just got crushed by
No,
Todd.
No, no, no,
no,
no. That was
that
Bandit
one
Five. The other two
unconscious and got
bandits are still
crushed.
I
asleep.
thought you said Bandit 5 was also okay. Sorry.
No,
Bandit 5
no.
was the one who was about to
No.
sacrifice him and
Bandit
then
Five was the one I
crushed.
yeeted in the net at.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Bandit number 4 and 2 are currently asleep. 1 and 3 were the ones that
Yeah.
aggroed Alduin and they were awake. And Bandit 3 is now dead. He got his head crushed by Todd.
That makes sense. I appreciate that.
And
Sorry.
it is now Alduin's turn.
Ah. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out my great sword, yell the word "Yol," setting my sword ablaze, and I would assume I have advantage, right?
Correct, you do.
On okay.
Holy shit.
That hit.
How's a fucking 23?
That hit.
22.
Oh yeah, 22. Okay.
There's a command pinned in chat. If you use that for advantage instead, it'll give you the actual result, so you don't have to do any maths.
I like doing math though.
That's fair. Just
Same.
making the offer.
I know, but I like doing math.
Keeps my brain going.
Okay, so he takes 9 normal damage.
And now the fire. Yo!
Yep. But I also assume that's affected by the. No, that's that. I would assume the fire isn't affected by my.
No,
Rage.
your fire is not
Mm-mm.
affected by your rage.
Sadly not.
Oh, I forgot. I'm fucking rage. That would actually.
So that
Oh
should
wait, no,
be
I did that right.
plus 2 more, or...
No, no, I did that right. Never mind.
Okay.
Because it's a +3. I did +5. Yeah.
Excellent.
I instinctively did a +5 anyways.
Yeah,
So
you got it right.
okay,
You're a good barbarian.
okay. So that would. Okay, so that would just be that. So he takes another 9 fire.
Yeah, he's dead.
Hot damn. Alduin, that's pretty fucking cool.
And the only 2 bandits left are asleep. So that is going to end our combat. However,
I didn't even get to use my main combat feats. I am going to absolutely come down and help secure them by tying them up before
while
they can
you
wake
are
up.
working your way down the wall, right? Because I'm assuming you're not just dropping.
Well, yeah, no, I don't. I can't do that. I wish I could. That'd be cool.
Fantastic. Todd is going to turn to his left, see bandit number 4 asleep, and is going to attack him, saying,
Todd,
"Why you hurt
Todd, no,
friend?"
Todd, no, Todd, no. Leave him, leave him, leave him.
Want to do a persuasion check to try and calm Todd?
Yes,
Can
Roll me
yes, 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 yes,
persuasion.
yes. Yes.
can I shout to also try or maybe provide assistance to give
You may
him
both make
advantage?
a perception check, or if you trust Peter's, or not a perception, both might try and make a persuasion, or if you trust Peter's charisma, then you can give him advantage.
How's your persuasion, kid?
It's a +3.
I've got a +7. Would you like me to try as well, or would you want the advantage? I'm down to do either.
Let's just both try.
Okay. I'll shout alongside him and also try to persuade him.
All right, then both of you roll me that persuasion.
Todd, stop it. We don't hurt sleeping people.
How's a
Oh,
16?
whoops, that is the wrong place. That is slash roll 1d20 plus 7. Oh, that is a nat 1. That is an 8. Oh.
Sybil, what did you yell? Wording?
Who, me?
I said you don't hurt sleeping people.
And what did you yell, Alduin?
I said, hey, don't hurt the bandits that are asleep. We need them. Don't hurt them. While my sword is still on fire to try and get Todd's basic mind attention with some with a fiery sword.
That's smart. That's clever.
Let me do something quick.
I know, right? It was a natural one, and that it's fucked. Ah. That bandit probably is gonna pop like a gusher. Though Alduin's 16 might do well. I wish I had been able to give one of you guys some
So,
fucking.
as Alduin yells out to Todd and is waving the sword to try and essentially Jurassic Park with the flare, get Todd's attention and soothe him. For a moment, Todd seems to turn and hesitate, and in his befuddled mind state of not only just waking up, but the bloodlust from fighting, he hears a voice that he does not recognize in the heat of the moment saying, "Stop!" And what he doesn't realize is that Sybil was trying to also calm him. But in his mind, he swears he just heard that bandit yell. And to him, if it's yelling, it's not asleep. So he turns back around and makes his attack roll.
Oh,
All right.
I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to hurt our baby boy.
And he absolutely stomps that bandit's head
Did he
and
miss even
he
once?
squishes it like a gusher. He literally Gallaghers it with his foot. And as he stomps, he turns and begins to eye down the other sleeping bandit.
Tyler, no.
Can I fucking intimidate the shit out of Todd?
You are more than welcome to try and intimidate this giant.
I believe in
Uh,
you.
is that
Are
you
you
give
giving
me advantage on that or no? Alex, that give me advantage. Hello.
Alex, are you giving him advantage?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that question was being asked to me. Uh, yes,
By saying you
he
got this,
was
are you giving him
he was
advantage?
far more adept at it than I was the last time I attempted. So this time I will just give you advantage and trust that you can do this.
All right, intimidate with advantage.
That's a 22, baby!
What do you
How's a
do?
22?
I was right
What
to
do you
trust in
do?
you, my friend.
I'll
Oh,
wait.
how do I?
Hold your horses. I gotta. Okay, yeah, you're good. I want you to roll, or I want you to know, right?
Yeah.
You got a 22. Todd got an 18.
Oh. So you beat him on roll, but he still was close. Like he did so good for what
Yeah.
a giant can do.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what do you do to intimidate him?
What the fuck
Uh,
is dragon for? Sit, boy. Sit, Ubu, sit.
I go up. God damn it! How do I intimidate a fucking giant?
I got you. I'll
Whip
do
it
this
out.
for you.
Whip it out and show him it's bigger.
Hold on. I got you, Peter. So you see Todd turn and eye down the other bandit. And as Todd takes a step forward, you rush around the other side of the fire to where now, because the fire is a bit between Todd and the other sleeping bandit, to where you are
Mm-hmm.
now in front of the fire with the fire lighting you up from behind, casting a shadow over your front facial features. And as you hold your sword in front of you, you speak Yul. The sword ablazes, and all of your features are suddenly caught into a crossfire mixture of shadows and dancing flaming light from both behind and in front of you. And as you eye
Damn.
down Todd in front of you, you say, "Stop. Now. I don't want to have to force you." And Todd stops in his tracks, starts bawling like a baby. And as he crumples to his knees, he says, "I'm sorry, friend. There's
Oh,
no hurt, friend."
I'm gonna approach and I'm gonna start comforting him. Oh, you poor thing, come here. Oh, precious
He is going to
boy.
lean he is going to lean heavily on you as he is
Oh,
crying. I need
oh
you to make me
yes.
Can you roll strength for me real quick, Sybil?
Oh gosh, not well, but I will give myself inspiration.
I
By the
would
way,
And
Tyler,
only Huh?
I was about to say, while that's going on, I'm going to tie up this fucking sleeping bandit
Oh, you're
because I
more than
have rope.
welcome.
I will also
I have
cast
rope in my back.
guidance on myself as I am murmuring good wishes to him. I'm just gonna also, oh God, help me, to give myself a bonus to this check. So that is going to be a grand total of roll 1d20 plus my actual save. This
And that is
is.
going to see that Todd is starting to lean on Sybil and approach trying to help take some of the weight off her. You get advantage.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you, Sybil. Thank you, Nanette. All right,
And I'm going to add a +2.
+2. Excellent. I've only got my guidance and my inspiration, so that's 1d4 plus what's my guidance at this level? Sorry. Cantrips. Why doesn't it list what the bodic inspiration is? Okay, it's only a d6 plus 1d6 advantage. So that is a 23 total.
You are more than able to, alongside Nanette's help. You are struggling to do it, but you guys are keeping Todd from crushing you with his weight as he is essentially dead weighting on
Oh,
you.
oh, you poor thing. Oh dear. I know. You were
I
just
will
trying
say
to help and you were being such a good boy and you were defending your friends and oh, you were doing
you're
so
more than
good.
welcome to re-say all of that, but you're winded while you say it. You're like
Yeah.
breathing heavily from
Oh.
supporting him.
So you did just fine, but we're gonna have to question this other man. All right. So can you be a brave boy for me and can you pull it together for me? Can I trust you to do that?
Todd, Ball, still tears running down his face, a little bit of snot coming out of his nose, goes, "Yes."
Oh, I know you
And he
can.
walks back onto his heels, and he is now sitting on top of his, essentially sitting on
Mm,
his ankles, and
mhm.
he's lifts up one arm and rubs the snot off of his face along with some of his tears.
Oh, that's my boy. Oh, I'm so proud of you. But you really shouldn't. You really got to take better care of yourself. We can't go out getting in danger like this. What if we weren't around to help you?
Uh, I didn't go out, he
Oh,
says between sniffles and sobs.
you're not in trouble. We're not scolding you. We're just warning you 'cause we care.
Todd knows he's not allowed to leave. Todd never leaves.
Why did they say why they took you, boy?
As Todd is about to open his mouth to speak again, his eyes gloss over, and his body limps. He is
No.
still sitting upright. However, he has entered almost a slightly catatonic state. He is now unresponsive. He is no longer crying. His breathing has slowed.
Can I see what did that?
I won't make you make any checks because crawling up the backside of his head and then sitting atop of it is a jet black cat with white paws.
Oh. Oh, this was a test, wasn't it?
The cat looks between Nanette, Sybil, and then over to Alduin, who Alduin is currently tying up the last sleeping bandit who is no longer, or, the only one alive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very slow pan as it looks over everyone. And as the most magically attuned person here, Sybil,
Mm-hmm.
you would say that you're fairly magically attuned, right?
Oh, absolutely. I'm pretty magical.
Fantastic. As this cat is near you, unlike every other time you've seen this cat, your scales are shivering. Your skin
Oh.
underneath begins to sweat and profusely get goosebumps everywhere as you feel the raw amount of magical energy
Um,
permeating from this cat. And you begin to, I don't know if you want to think or if you fully realize, this is actually Soxray. This is not an apparition or a ghost form or a mirror image. This is the cat.
I'm going to cast a spell on him, and I'm not doing it with harmful intention. He'd be able to sense that, 'cause I know that he is intelligent enough that this spell, the charm aspect of it, would fail. But
Wait, are you talking about Soxray?
yeah,
Soxray is female.
sorry, her. Because I know that she will be able to sense the spell. She will inherently know what it is, and she will know why I'm doing it, especially because I know it will fail on her. So I'm going to use my natural racial ability to, at will, cast animal friendship. And that's the spell description in general.
Fail to
So
convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If the beast intelligence 4 or higher, the
the
spell
spell
fails.
fails.
Yeah,
Yes.
the beast
So
must succeed on saving throw. Okay.
yeah, the charm effect of this absolutely fails, and she will know I cast it on her. She's smart enough and a high level mage. She'll know what I cast, so she knows that I'm doing it to show I mean no harm. Wow.
As you do that, you take 6 psychic damage.
Ow. I was just trying to be
And
polite.
as you do that, as you recoil from the psychic damage hitting you, Soxray turns and looks at you, and you hear telepathically to you. Very. How did I remember how I made Sox sound. I understand that you mean no harm. However, it would be in your best interest to avoid trying to cast any magic with me as a target. You will be met with dire consequences as a reaction from my innate uh, magical defenses.
That's fair.
I and the voice, not feminine. This is a very deep, very male voice. It is almost as if it sounds like it's coming from not a person, but from a very aspect of being.
Hmm. I
And as
really didn't
Socks
mean no
looks
offense.
around it,
Thank you for understanding. And I understand that I had to hurt a little bit. I'm sorry.
Socks Ray will nod and then say, telepathically this time to everyone, what you have all done here is very much appreciated. You have rescued Todd from the city. Or, sorry, you have rescued Todd from his kidnapping from the city. As such, you will be rewarded with anything within this cave, along with this one
Ooh.
item and the bag that is around the neck affixed to the collar of Soxray slightly opens and a singular ring is pulled out. Uh,
Oh, I love rings.
just it floats out.
Uh-huh.
This is Soxray's innate invisible mage hand, and that ring is then placed down. Actually, let me see who it is going to be. 6. Nanette. It is placed down in front of you, or at
Hell
least
yeah,
on your
Nanette.
open hand. Palm up, open hand, the ring is placed down into your palm. And the
If
cat and Soxray continues to say, "This is my gift unto you for rescuing Todd. However, look no further into these matters. They are of no concern to you." And as Soxray blinks, Todd and every single bandit disappear.
what happens if accidentally we end up getting involved in a similar situation again? 'Cause I promise we're not, trying to go stirring up trouble. It's just we try to help people when we find out they need it.
Are you trying to ask Soxray this?
Yeah.
Soxray is gone.
Oh. Oh, I thought she was gonna stick around. All right. Well.
No, she dropped the ring into Nanette's palm, told you all not to investigate these matters any further, and then disappeared, along with all
Yeah,
of
and
the
then got
bandits from Todd.
Well, if you want, Nanette, I can identify that without.
Well, no, 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 sorry. The alive one the living one vanishes. The dead ones are left.
Got you. All right. Well, we should be prudent about this. Nanette, if you want, I can sit down with that magical item for 10 minutes.
Hold
Uh,
on. You're gonna gnaw on it from your natural goat instincts. Fantastic. As you gnaw on it, your teeth ache. That's about it. You are unable to deform it. You are
yep.
unable to chew on it.
That
That
means
is
it's
that
magical.
ring is not breathing.
100%. Magical items can't be destroyed. It's how you can tell if a book is a wizard's spell book by trying to tear a page. If it's a spell book, ain't gonna tear.
can I go look for loot in the if
Some
the main to see if the main bandit had some loot on him?
Yeah, somebody should definitely loot the bandits. Bring me anything that looks like it might be magical, because I can do multiple items at once. I just need them all near me. And I'll go ahead and start identifying Nanette's ring while they're looting.
All right, so you're all gonna start looting. All right, I need you all to do. Oh, so who is looting? I know Alduin is. Nanette, will you be looting as well?
Can can I use my helm of telepathy to tell Crow that the bandits had dealt with and that he can come in to help us uh loot their cabins?
Yes, you may.
I will do that then. And I will
All right.
tell Crow. We cleared out the bandits. There's nothing left but bodies and a bunch of rooms. I figure you're real good at searching through things. You seem like the perceptive type, an investigative type.
Well, all right then. I'll be on my way in shortly.
Excellent. Guys, we'll have Crow in just a little bit. He'll help us search.
All
All
right
right,
then. With
sounds good.
that being said, Nanette and Alduin, I need you both to give me investigation checks to see what you find. As for you, Sybil, you said you're going to identify the ring.
And I'm going to do it as a ritual spell, so in the 10 minutes they take to, search and loot the bodies, I'm going to identify this one ring. And then when Crow gets here and is
You want to do
investigating the
me a big
caverns with everyone
favor?
else. Huh?
Do me a big favor. Can you get me the exact wording of that when you ritual cast it?
Ritual spell casting 5E. Chapter 10. Spell casting. Ritual. Certain spells have a special tag ritual. Such a spell can be cast following the normal rules for spellcasting, or the spell can be cast as a ritual. The ritual version of a spell takes 10 minutes longer to cast than normal. It also does not expend a spell slot, which means the ritual version of a spell can't be cast at a higher level.
Okay. And what is the exact wording of the spell? Like, what does it say specifically?
It's the identify spell.
Oh, okay. So you're just ritual casting identify.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
do it in like
I
three
will
rounds basically.
I will come back to you with that.
Yep, let them loot
As
and scoot
for
first.
Alduin and Nanette, you guys are searching the bodies directly around you first.
Yeah.
Alduin, for you, right?
Hmm.
You, as you are a black dragon, right? That is your kinship.
Yeah.
You're only interested in their gold.
All right.
So you ignore everything else on their bodies. You're not looking to try and see if you can find anything of value. You're only looking for coin purses and loose change. And you managed to
Yep.
find 15 gold pieces.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Nice. Since there's no enemies, these rolls are mostly how long it's gonna take us to search and like the wealth rolls.
Nanette,
So,
you managed to find on the marked purse, no, on the majority of the bandits, two of which have their skulls crushed. One is cut in half, and then the marked one, you don't get the chance to search him yet. But on the other ones, you find the armor is mostly intact, actually, except for one of them, who got cut in half by Alduin. Thanks, Alduin. The other ones, their
Yep.
armor is actually pristine condition, as only their heads were severed and crushed. So you managed to find two perfectly fine sets of leather armor, along
nice.
with two rapiers, a short bow, and a quiver of 20 arrows.
I'll throw in a little bit more flavor. His armor is cut in half. It's actually singed.
And it is cut in half in the exact same pattern in which he cut you in half.
How much gold did you find, Alduin? I know
15.
it's your
15.
personal thing, but 15 gold?
Yeah, 15.
Excellent. I know it's your personal thing, but putting it in the notes,
Hey,
'cause
Yeah,
loot
Alduin.
requires physical notes as well as the recording.
all good. You guys will never know how much gold I
Oh yeah.
actually.
Look, Sybil
Alduin.
Sybil works for a living. She has enough gold to retire at her age. This adventuring stuff is for thrills, not for fortune.
I, I have enough gold. I never need to work.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
We
absolutely.
we're we're not in this for the gold. Well, you're in this for the gold, but we don't need to be in this for the gold.
Um,
This way, I have enough gold. I could hire a fucking party to do for me.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Alduin, that guy that you cut in half and you singed his armor,
Uh huh.
you cut him in the exact same pattern and stripe that you cut Nanette in half with.
That's pretty
Yep.
fantastic.
That's my favorite way to cut people in half.
And as you two finish, Crow will come in. And as he sees you two finishing up looting the majority of the bodies, he's going to go to the one with strange markings and painting. And he actually got a really good roll, fucking 16. And then you add in his. Okay. He is going to manage to come out. He's going to pull from the waistband of the marked individual, which the armor completely crushed, his body bloodied everywhere. But from underneath of him, he pulls out a book, which has taken no damage.
Ooh. Interested, interested, interested. Sybil's interested. Sybil is looking up and flicking her eyes up, as she is doing her identify ritual.
And as Crow pulls this out, he looks at it, kind of tilts his head a bit, pulls out one of his knives, goes to stab the book, and the knife strikes it and then slips off.
Mm.
And then he nods,
He knows the test.
understands. So he nods, looks over at you, Sybil, sees
Mm-hmm.
you He knows what you're doing at this point. He's been around a bit.
Yeah. What I'm
Walks
doing is
over.
not uncommon in parties.
Yeah. He walks over to you, crouches next to you, sets the book near the ring, says, I don't know if it's too late to include this in your current ritual, but this here book is magical.
Nope.
I'm gonna go search the rest of the caverns, see what I can find.
You got it here just in time. Are you calling dibs on it first since you found it?
He's gonna shrug and say, depends what it is. There's only certain things I make use of.
Understandable. Good luck, darling. I'm gonna do at least one more round of this, so if you find anything good, be sure to bring it back in time.
He's gonna
I,
nod. At that point, he's gonna look over at Alduin and Nanette, say, you two, mind helping me look? More eyes that way.
I like you
yep.
much better when you aren't shooting me full of arrows, by the way.
At which point, he's gonna turn back to you, sort of. It's a halfway between a smirk and a genuine smile. Is gonna nod and say, "My apologies for the battle that we had. I did not mean to." Or no, sorry, he doesn't say that. He says, "My apologies. I'm just glad I managed to do you justice and end it quickly."
Mmm, show off.
And at that point, he is going to start walking to search the other caverns. Alduin and Nanette, would you be joining him?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to be using my sword as a torch.
Oh, fantastic. Nanette, will you join?
This is when it helps to have a flaming because we never have a need for a fire.
All right. And I'm just going to be doing one large group investigation.
All right.
I'm pretty sure this crow has the observant feat, so that will be brilliant for us.
Now I'm going to roll a percentile die. Okay.
Alright, guys, give us those uh investigation rolls. I believe in you.
No, I did one large group investigation roll at
Oh, you
advantage.
don't do group average?
Um, the one that I'm doing, I'm taking into account everyone's bonuses and I'm applying every bonus to the advantage.
Got you. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
You are a
And
very kind DM.
I would like to think I do things that make you hate me, but I'm also going to do things that are very much in your favor.
Hell yeah. We're gonna be so
As
rich
it
adventuring,
really,
guys.
really helps that I rolled a natural 20 on that.
Oh, fuck yeah. We're gonna be so rich, guys. I'm gonna find so much cool magic stuff.
So percentile is an 80. You managed to find Alduin, you specifically in one of the caverns, you find what appears to be a large training room. However, there are training dummies, and you can tell this is where people practice not sword fighting but archery. And while there are no bows lined up against the wall, you find racks upon racks of quivers filled with arrows for a grand total of 70 arrows.
Uh,
And then for the
Are,
next
are
one,
these... Sorry, I have to ask a question for bookkeeping purposes. Are we having to keep track of our ammunition, or are we only having to do that for special ammunition?
um,
I'm down with either. I just need to know for bookkeeping purposes, because I don't have a ranged weapon yet, but I was considering picking one up from the
so
short bow we just
I
got.
do keep track. Yes, keep track of regular ammunition,
Ooh, okay.
but you will almost never come into a situation where you run out.
Alright, that was another 60 arrows, you said?
Correct.
And what else?
And let me roll a d4 real quick. That is a 4. And
Nice.
now percentile.
We're doing so
That is
good,
an
guys.
80. That is an 80. Okay. Nanette.
So wait, sorry, that last loot was just 60 arrows?
Correct.
Okay.
Nanette, you managed to find.
honestly, I could probably go into town and pick up like a really nice crossbow.
All
Mm,
right, so
we'll
this is
have plenty of
that.
gold.
This is here. Nanette, you find within another room 5 potions of healing.
Oh, those will be good for me to identify. I'll be able to tell what type of healing they are. They'll probably be the
You
basic 2d4 plus 2, but still.
correct. There are a grand total of 8 vials on a shelf in one of these caverns. Uh, 5 of them are they have a little picture crudely drawn and affixed to the bottles with a red plus, and then the other 3 you don't know what they are, but they're with the other potions. And
Okay,
now let's see what Crow finds.
I'll be able to identify the unknown ones at least.
That is another 4
Are you
and a
t
90.
and are you telling us, Tyler, that there's a standardized system of labeling potions in this society?
Only amongst those that are not capable of keeping track of what the fuck they do, so they just plaster pictures onto them of, okay, I know this one heals you.
Okay, that makes
But
sense.
the ones who actually know what the fuck they're doing, they don't label.
Just wanted to ask.
Yeah, so a 4 and a 90. I need to do a lock picking.
A lock
That's
picking, is this some Skyrim bullshit?
no, not a lock picking. Using his these tools. All right, so Crow's managed to open this, but he does not come back with anything.
Oh, okay.
And as he comes back, he says to you all, "Hey, there's a room that I found. It had a locked door. You all, when you get a chance, you might want to come look at this."
Sure thing. Did
I'm
anybody find anything potentially magical? I just finished identifying these two, this ring and this book, and I can take another 10 minutes to do it to anything you found.
I'm gonna go follow Crow to the door.
He is specifically waiting until everyone can follow.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, your whole party must be gathered for this.
Ah,
And I can basically run my magic eyes over everything that we found. Uh, and we can skip 10 minutes unless anybody wants to do anything. Nanette is typing now. Ah, I found these potion bottles. I'm not sure what you can do with them, but here, Nanette says, and hands over the potions.
So she's going to place them on the ground in front of you as you next to the book and the ring that you are currently ritual casting on.
Oh, are you gonna let us save time and let me do them all at once?
Correct. I will essentially say, because they were added in before the ritual spell ended, as the ritual spell concludes within the AOE of the area in which you are identifying,
Mm-hmm.
anything within one area becomes identified.
Oh, you are so sweet. Then yeah, I'm just gonna identify everything we picked up at once in case there are any, like, magic arrows in here as well.
Ah, fantastic. The arrows, none of them are magical.
Okay, so we just got 80 arrows total. That's pretty good. We need
All
more,
right.
though. Wow.
So 80 regular arrows, right?
Yep,
The
and a
potion,
regular short bow. That short bow's not magic, right?
no, it is not.
Neither of the rapiers or the armor.
Nope.
Okay.
The
Potions.
potion, 4 potions of minor healing, 1 potion greater healing.
That's 4d4 plus 4, or is that 8d8 plus 8?
Um,
I feel like it's
that's
4d4
8d8
plus
plus
4,
8.
right?
The greater is 8d8, isn't it?
Let me check. Healing potion T is 5e. Greater healing is 4d4 plus 4, superior is 8d4 plus 8.
All right, all right. Yeah, so 4 minors and a greater.
Okay. And what about those three unknowns?
Those 3 unknowns, I have not come up with a specific name for them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you are able to realize, Sybil,
This means I'll
these
get to name them.
these potions, while they are not potions, they are poisons.
Oh.
Any creature that ingests these loses all abilities to cast magic for 1 hour.
Oh, three mage tranks.
Three mage strength.
Targets who ingest this item lose the ability. Uh, who ingest this item are silenced for 1 hour, losing the ability to
Now, keep in
utilize
mind,
any magic.
this is not just because this is a poison. This is not just ingest as in through the stomach tract, stomach lining, as in eat or drink. This also can be applied onto a
Through
weapon and
weapons, yep.
weapons. Correct.
Excellent. What about the ring in the book? I imagine it's a spell book, isn't it?
This book is a spell book.
Okay, what spells are inside of it? I can read magic when I'm identifying it.
You don't know
One spell book. I don't know. Why don't I know?
because this is very extremely specific magic that was designed for a singular purpose. There is but one spell within the book. However, it goes over the span of 20 pages. It is currently at your level beyond your ability of recognizing and discerning.
Oh, this might be like one of those artifact books that wasn't complete yet. You know, like the Tome of Leadership, that if you read that, it extends your ability to like influence people and make them believe what you say. That's one of those things that I'm intending to purchase one day once, I make enough. This could
As
be
for
like
the
a mid step for something like that.
There's probably somebody
as
in town that can
for
identify that spell, or in the
as for the
kingdom.
ring, you are not able to. So you are able to tell it is magical. You are not able to tell what it does, but you do.
But that's
There,
literally what the identify spell does, is tell me what the magical item does.
correct. That is what it does. You are able to glean from it who created it, but the exact purpose of it eludes you. This was a very carefully crafted ring.
The but mechanically, I I have to be able to
I'm,
figure out what it can do.
you will be given a way to figure out what it can do.
This ring doesn't make sense. I can't figure it out. It's like defying the laws of magic.
And the one as you identify it, you are given a singular name, and that is Nyx.
Somebody named Nyx made it. We're gonna have to find him and figure out what it does, 'cause this is our booty and we want it fair and square. So we ought to damn
Uh,
well know what it does.
Tyler.
Hello.
At the name of Nyx, is there a type of role I can make to let everybody know who might be if I have that?
You're gonna have to roll a 19 or a 20 on your history
All right, I will do that.
just to see if you even know who this person is.
History is not something prof.
Nanette asks, how would we go about finding this next character, though?
Alduin? No, you have not heard of this name Nyx before.
Uh, Tyler, can you pin that party loot thread? Oh wait, no, never mind. I'll be able to access it through the threads. What's it called?
I
Through
still
the
can.
threads interface. Okay.
I'm just my backpack.
Does anyone want to answer the next question or try to?
Well, that depends. If searching for this next character counts as investigating whatever the fuck was going on with Todd, then probably not. But if it's just to get some more information about this ring that we found, I think that certainly counts because we were told we were allowed to, keep whatever we found in this place.
Now, see, that's the type of loopholes I appreciate.
We all heard that, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, I've been in this city long enough to understand contracts. I've made my own fair few of them, and I don't like getting fucked, which is a rare thing for a concubine to say, 'cause that is my business. But I like the one deciding when I get fucked, not anybody else.
I've definitely been screwed on pavement.
So we can ask the cat. We can ask, I forget her name. What was the name of the lady general in white armor who I've betted before, Tyler?
Bane,
Yes, we could ask Thane. Uh,
And I'll tell you this: those people that didn't pay me, they didn't
they didn't what? I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit there.
they didn't survive very long after not paying me.
That is very fair.
a debt must be paid, whether it is in gold or blood.
That's
Yep.
absolutely right, Crow. Alright, well, if we can manage to get past this other door, then there might be more treasure. And if there's more treasure, well, I for one am a great big fan of loot. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I love treasure. I'm a
I,
material
Oh,
I,
girl.
to
I
the
like
door.
gold.
Nanette is leading the way towards the door, so I will follow her big satyr stompies with my
Um, you're gonna have to
sticks
follow Crow.
slithers. Huh?
You're gonna have to follow Crow. Each of
Oh,
them went to a
Yeah,
different section.
oh, we'll follow
yeah,
Crow, I guess.
and I'm behind Crow with my flaming greatsword, lighting the way.
Hmm.
I would like to imagine Nanette's just shouting, "To the door!" and then turns and looks at Crow.
Well, to the door.
All
Did
right.
you not hear me?
So Crow nods, and he turns and begins to lead the way towards the door that he had found. And as you all get to where previously you had walked past this area, and when you would walk past it the first time, it was just a section of the wall. There was no indication that there was any door there. But now there's a small passageway leading to a door.
Hmm.
And this door has been lockpicked open. And on the face of the door are strange runic inscriptions.
Huh.
And as Crow opens the door further, you see before you is a well lit, what looks like a laboratory. And
Oh.
within this laboratory, there are several workbenches. There is a, uh, in, I'm trying to remember, Alex, what are those circles that have pentagrams in them used for summoning things?
Uh, ritual circles.
Yeah, there is a ritual circle in red paint, what you assume is red paint, in the center of the floor. Several tables all around it with books, various writing utensils, several loose sheets of paper splayed around, and on a wall, on very similar to when you go to a museum and you see like insects pinned to a billboard or to a board showcasing different types of insects. There
Mm-hmm.
are three different cats which have been dissected and pinned to a board, all of them being normal house cats, almost as if the
Ugh.
anatomy had been studied and put on display.
This place is creepy as shit. Like, sorry to
Can
be
I
frank, but it's creepy as shit, right? It's not just me.
It
can I kneel down
most
and his
definitely is.
Like, if the edgy crow motherfucker is agreeing that you're creepy, like, especially, like, no offense, but
No, I understand, and this is definitely one of the more strange places I've come across in my travels. And he says strange with a very disdainful taste.
it smells exotic in here, Nanette says and plugs her nose. You're
For any of
absolutely
you
right,
two,
Nanette. It's times like this I'm glad I can hold my breath for a while.
Will any of you choose to try and look around the room?
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
I'm
we
gonna
should.
I'm gonna see if that is indeed paint that's making the summoning circle.
Can we do another group investigation check?
You will be
Oh,
more than allowed to.
I will also give everybody guidance. Oh, let's all, since we're all gonna go look here, and I'll just go around and I'll tap everybody once on the forehead and just give them a little Sybil smooch, just a little mwah, little snoot boop smooch, and just mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, you're all gonna do so great.
You actually are all going to do so great.
So you all get your normal investigation bonus plus 1d4 from Sybil. And
I will
to
let you know the only way y'all wouldn't have found the information I wanted to give you if you found it is if you had rolled a natural one. Even
and
if you had rolled it, you would have found it.
and to Nanette especially, I'm also gonna give her a bardic inspiration. So she gets a d6 as well to roll to see
You know
if
what?
maybe she can also find some gold.
A d6. All
So
right.
a
Oh,
d6
use the.
and a d4.
Then we roll the d4. Yep. And then we roll one, two, three d4s. Off the d4s alone, you guys got 12. Add on 3 from the d6, and then you add on. Yeah, no, you guys more than did it. As a group total, you got over
Uh,
40.
I'm hoping Nanette can find us some treasure.
All right. With that being said, I will allow each of you to choose up to 2 things to investigate. However, you will do one thing in rotation of each other.
Oh, it's gonna be sort of like a white elephant sort of thing, where we each go
So,
and see what the other person gets. Let me open up the loot thread so that way I can document what everyone finds.
first, Peter, you said you want to go and investigate the summoning circle.
yes.
As you investigate this summoning circle, this is not red paint. This is blood. And as all throughout your adventures, you've gotten to where you can kind of tell what type of blood goes to what. Uh, and while this blood is kind of dried, you can tell this has not come from any human.
Ooh, good to know, good to know.
Next up in the order, Sybil.
Hmm. Could you give me another quick run through of the important bits of the room, DM?
Important bits of the room. Summoning
Yeah.
circle. There is a board on the opposite wall that has 3 different house cats which have been autopsied and pinned to the board.
Mm.
There are several desks all throughout the room that have each one has an assortment of different items. One has several different types of tonics, mixtures, just almost looks like an alchemical brewing station. Another one has a bunch of books, which are 2 of them are open, and there are a few stacked up on the side. There are several more stacked up behind it. It has a candle, which is the only source of light
Mm.
in the room. There is also another table which has several loose, gigantic parchment sheets sprawled across it,
Oh, there's several
with
tempting here.
you can you can see from a distance that almost all of them are scribbled on. And
And I
then
do
there's a
have
fourth
dark
one.
vision.
There is a fourth one, which the only thing sitting on it is a singular orb.
Oh, that orb is calling me. Um, I think, y'all, that I am gonna go check out that orb. I must ponder my orb. Um, and I will absolutely do so, if that is all right with you, GM.
It is more than all right, and I will say you've come across these before through your time being a burlesque dancer in the deserts. This was actually a very common thing where you're from. This is a
Hmm.
scrying orb,
Oh, I love scrying orbs.
and the scrying orb currently has a vision of a bird's eye view of the kingdom of Varian.
Oh, that is so cool. I'm gonna take the scrying orb with me. This is mine now. I love scrying. Oh, it's such an invasion of people's privacy, but I don't fucking care.
Next up is
I,
Crow, who Crow is sort of just looking around at everything. He's not really investigating. He's kind of weirded out. Up next is Nanette.
come on, Annette, find us some treasure. Oh, and Armello should also get to search, because technically he is here.
Technically, he is. That is right.
So he would also have gotten a D4 of inspiration on that.
Correct. Armella will go last overall.
Excellent.
The desk with the different vials on it. As you go to this desk with the different vials, you will find there is a what are they called again? It's like a bowl with a little fucking grinding thing. You use it to like grind up fucking bones and other shit.
A
Mortar and
mortar and
pestle.
pestle.
Mm.
Yeah, there is a mortar and pestle. Currently sitting within it is a fine white powder that you are unable to identify. You don't have anywhere near the experience needed to know what the fuck is going on here, but you are able to tell. There are several different dried leaves and herbal, um, like plants, roots, and things that are on the shelves behind the desk, and you recognize that all of these are very harmful, very toxic, very poisonous plants. And you know from your experience being not only a vegetarian, but working with Pan and spreading the influence of nature, that if someone were to eat these herbs, these plants, they would most certainly die. And it would not be a painless death. And I will come back around to Alduin.
Okay, so let's see. There's the strung up cats and the right.
And two other desks. And that's all you all were able to tell from a glance.
I'm gonna go and mess with the book.
The books, fantastic. The majority of the books that are stacked up on the desk appear to be they don't have any titles or anything written on them. There's nothing on the spines of the books. If you were to open them and quickly peer through them, they appear to be diaries or journals that all log whoever was working here, their findings throughout days. The two that are currently open on the desk. Well, we'll go with the ones on the shelves first. The ones on the shelves are an assortment of different. There are a couple chronicles of the origins of magic. There are a few different books on the studies of demonic origins. There is also one book on that is titled "The Ascendance of Godhood," and then
Ooh.
the two books that are currently open. One is another journal, although it seems to be much more recent than all of the others. And because the writing is just more fresh, the paper has not had a chance to yellow.
Mhm.
And the other book is a lot older than all of the others. You can tell from the bindings and the pages, which have been yellowed, they're starting to curl and crinkle and tatter. There are several different there are runic diagrams. If you were to flip through the pages, you would find some crudely drawn pictures of cats,
Oh wait.
and there is several handwritten accounts that seems to be from someone's travels, and there a word that gets mentioned several times throughout is Soxray. And going through it just quickly, flipping through it, that's about all you see at first.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the those two open journals.
Okay.
and the Ascendant to Godhood.
Ascendance to Godhood. All right. So you're grabbing those three books.
Yep.
All right, then it is back to you, Sybil.
Gosh. Uh, all right. Mm. You guys kind of already checked the places I was gonna check next.
There is still the table with all of the diagrams and the strung up cats.
Well, yeah, there is a charcuterie board up on the wall there.
Actually, it's a charcuterie board.
You are right, it is. It is a charcuterie board. Um, I guess I will go and check out those diagrams. We haven't found anything else material yet, have we? We just found the crystal ball.
Correct.
Okay. Just wanted to double
That and
check.
then the blood summoning circle.
By the way, I'm absolutely calling dibs on that crystal ball. It is very useful.
The diagrams.
Just don't spy on my.
It's
Just don't
they
spy on my.
I'll spy on you during the boss. You don't know me.
several of these diagrams. Have you seen like those diagrams that like schizophrenic people in jail draw out, and they seem super complex, but yet the more you read into them, the more nonsense they seem to be
Become?
about. Like none of it makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm familiar with those.
Almost all of these fit that description. Where at first glance it appears to be a bunch of you recognize a lot of this is they're magical runes. They are all based around trying to study the origin of something, the inner workings, but the more you pay attention to it, none of it makes sense. They're all going
Like they're breaking
to
the laws of magic.
they're breaking the laws of magic. They're trying to see if they can discern the root origins of rumors, of fables, of tall tales, of
You
common sayings
can't.
and such.
When are these people gonna learn you can't extract true names of things without hard facts? It takes years and aeons of study.
And
Ugh,
that is
people are
exactly,
foolish.
since you're saying that, that is exactly, I didn't know if Sybil would be able to recognize that. That is exactly what they are trying to do with these diagrams. They are trying to create spells and methods
Sibyl's
to
from
which
a
they can
very.
extract the true name of one certain, they all seem to be coalesced around a certain figure. But that figure does not get mentioned within any of the diagrams, but you can tell from the way they are structured that they are all designed to as different attempts to try and ascertain the true name of the same creature. There's small differences within all of them, but they all follow the same
Exactly, because they're
root.
trying to brute
Exactly.
force it. They don't actually do it the right way of getting to know the target at a spiritual level. Sibyl's people are very philosophical and believe in uh, prophecy, so of course she's familiar with this,
Yeah.
especially as she is something of an enchantress herself.
And around to Nanette, all that will leave is the charcuterie board if you choose to investigate it.
Like, don't get me wrong, the charcuterie board sounds gross, but what if there's like diamonds in their guts or something? You never know with Tyler. He's a sick son of a bitch.
Before Nanette goes to check somewhere else, she's going to grab various herbs and carefully store them in her bag. Then she's going to head over to the charcuterie board. Ah, thank you for saying that. That makes me so happy. As you get to the charcuterie board, you notice all of these cats are fully grown. They all have jet black fur, and they all have white paws only on their front paws. And each one of them has been very carefully, I want to say,
Does this look like
like an
that cat that we
autopsy.
saw earlier?
It looks exactly like that cat.
Guys, I'm putting two and two together and getting six, and I don't like it. Is this what he meant when
And
he said don't investigate?
all of these cats look exactly like Soxray, except they are all autopsied and pulled open. And Nanette, you get the feeling you're very familiar with nature. You're very familiar with animals. Nothing about these animals seems natural, as if they aren't actually animals. As if these things were never born. They never actually existed, never lived. You don't know how the fuck they're in front of you, but you know that those aren't natural.
I can
And
identify
now
magic on them if we need to, Nanette. Don't be afraid to ask me. It just takes 10 minutes of staring at gross dead cat bodies. I've done
it's gonna
worse.
come around to Armello. And what Armello will find are two books.
Ooh, we do love books.
The first book is a
These cats look familiar, no?
the first book is a study. It is a study on the adverse effects of mind wiping. The second book is titled Tales of the Enigma, the Black Cat of Aeons Past.
Really seems like somebody's going through an awful lot of effort to try to find Soxray's true name.
So Nanette is going to do exactly what Sybil suggested and is going to ask her to stare at nasty gutted cats for 10 minutes.
I will absolutely, immediately after making that revelation to the party, I'm going to start ritual casting detect magic over the corpses. I am resisting the urge to eat any of them.
Fantastic. And I will go ahead and say, right, if no one else has anything that they want to say or do for the 10 minutes.
We can time skip. I just wanted
Yeah.
to confirm something to with everyone. Would we be fine with me taking the short bow and the arrows that we looted a little bit ago? Or does anybody else need range first? Because currently all I've got is my magic.
You can have the arrows. Here, I'll hand them to you.
Thank you. Alright, I will add those to my character sheet.
All right. And then boop boop be doop, time skip, Sybil. You are able to tell each one of these cats is exactly the same as every single time that Soxray has appeared before you as a phantasmal image. These are magical apparitions, uh, mirror images that don't really exist,
Hmm.
copies of Soxray.
I don't understand how they're holding it here. If these are mirror images are supposed to disappear once they're destroyed.
If someone were to try to identify the any of the herbs or tonics or the book that was
I
near the herbs
got,
and
we got time, baby. If we can put it all in one central area, I'll fucking do another 10-minute burst. Look, it's slow, but this is smart adventuring right now is identifying magic items to learn about them.
Fuck it. I don't know if the books that I picked up will help, but I'm going to put them down anyways. Which would be the two journals and the Ascendant Hood.
Okay, sounds good. Nanette is going to place some of the vials around the table down, but hold on to the herbs since she has enough knowledge to identify them herself.
Excellent. Yeah, that's right. Nanette's real in tune with nature shit.
Correct. So while we wait for the ritual casting of that, Nanette, the vast majority of those herbs, like once again, they're very poisonous. They are very deadly to someone, to any biological being, like any person, any animal, if they were to eat them. There are a few in there though that have
Aphrodisiac.
You recognize them as no, it's not an aphrodisiac. You've witnessed before some of the priests in towns that you have visited, as you were spreading the word of Pan, accidentally ingest these herbs, and they had all magical effects stripped away from their bodies after ingesting them. This is the origin of those silence potions that you found earlier.
Ooh. Oh shit. Nanette, are you good at making potions and poisons and shit? Because, I mean, if you're not, I could probably learn how to do it. Bards are real good at learning shit like this.
Is there a way we could plant those to get?
Plus, I was thinking of maybe multi-classing into wizard.
Is there? There would be a way that we could plant those to get more, right?
Technically, you could.
We
If you were
could,
to
yeah.
learn the horticulture behind them.
Especially if anybody has any, like, druidy magic. That would be really helpful here.
All right, so after the 10 minutes are up, time skip, boop boopy doop.
Boop boop doop.
Sybil, the vials. You are able to identify their properties of what they do. These come through perfectly clear to you. And what they do is they not only strip away magical effects, they essentially put if something is undergoing a magical effect, it negates the properties but puts that item in a stasis to where it is held within the physical plane at its current state.
So, like, if you put it on somebody with a buff that had 3 turns left, when it came back at the end of that dispel, it would still have 3 turns.
Correct.
Dispel and hold. And how many potions was that? Or what was the number of those?
There are currently two left.
Okay. All right. What else do we got here, my brother?
All
I
right,
can
that
see.
book that was with them is a log that dictate or it transcribes all the different poisons that the creator was able to uh, brew and concoct. It
Oh, it's a
describes,
recipe book.
yeah, it's the recipe book for the silence potions, the Stacy potion, along with a bunch of notes about the interesting, essentially how these potions. It tells you why they were made and what they were made for was specifically
Fighting
the
mages.
creator was searching for a way to stop phantasmal images from disappearing while still stripping them of their ability to do copy their original form, their abilities.
I could copy so many diamonds and we could get rich off of these. If we reproduce enough of them, we could stop adventuring and we could just get rich off of copying shit from images, phantasmal images made real.
Tyler, by the way,
Technically,
out of
you could.
curiosity,
I am
can you?
absolutely, by the way, gonna give this recipe book to Nanette because while Mello is a good chef, Nanette knows about nature, and I believe she could make poisons and potions if given the
Also,
opportunity.
Sybil, you're the one that identified the cats, right?
Yes, I identify everything.
The far left cat going to, and this is progressive going to the far right from left to right. The leftmost cat is in a state of deterioration, not decay, as if, rotting.
Mm-hmm.
However, it looks like is you can see through it as if it is no longer opaque. And
Ah,
the effects are slightly lessening as you go from left to right. And as you read through the book and you understand what the potions do, you connect the dots that the poison that was applied to these phantasmal images of the cats is wearing off. They are
yeah.
slowly dispersing.
So it would have to be a con if we were to do it, which I mean ain't exactly legal, and people would probably get real upset with us.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably don't want to do that. But at the very least, we know how to make more of these, which could be real useful in taking out, magey fuckers. So Good find, everyone.
Could
I
prove to be
was
useful.
I was hoping for a little bit more treasure and, practical magical items. But you know what?
But
We got some, which is more than enough. We probably should
And
let Soxray know about, this whole operation that we found going on here, because I feel like they'd want to know.
I have a feeling Socks already knows what's going on.
Well, maybe, but also they just kind of appeared and then poofed away. And like, if this is the stuff we ain't supposed to be investigating, then telling Soxray about it and having, them tell us to knock it off, that's what we're not supposed to be looking for. That would be helpful at the very least.
Yeah, but how would we get a hold?
I mean, I got an orb of scrying. I could give it to anybody, and if you're willing to take a little bit of damage, you could, let him know we're looking for him by looking for him. It might break my crystal ball though, which I'd hate to happen.
I like how you automatically knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be a waste, really. Yeah, exactly. I need that for, you know, Nanette's voyeurism kink. I didn't actually say that in character, but, for funsies.
By the way, Tyler, out of character, you're a fucking genius because I.
I've got no idea how we're gonna
Your
get in
Peter, your
contact.
mic keeps cutting out. I don't know what you said.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me leave and reconnect. See if that works.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, I have to restart Discord. Be too big of a deal.
No worries. We appreciate the effort you are putting in. And that was all the magic stuff? We didn't find any more coin or anything either?
No, this room had no material wealth in it,
Damn.
other than what you have found.
Guys,
Is
I
my
was
mic
kind of hoping for some material wealth, not gonna lie.
is my mic better now?
Much.
Oh yeah, it's better now. Or what'd you say? I heard you say my name. I didn't
Out of
catch
character,
anything.
out of character, you're a fucking genius because I see exactly what your ass is doing.
I have no idea what you mean.
It's bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
Apparently you're being detected of setting up some plots, brother mine. How will you handle this, I wonder?
Oh, it's definitely not, leading you guys into the major plot line of the story while still giving you the freedom to act as you will.
It's the illusion of freedom. We're all nothing but puppets, slaves to dice. I am a
Dance,
prophet.
puppet boy, dance!
I am a prophet. Hear me.
I heard it over the, I heard it over the gargle.
The goggle. That's right, I forgot I invented goggle. You let me invent smartphones. Okay.
I- I'm just waiting for Salvador to invent a bomb.
I mean, it seems pretty easy.
Oh, speaking of inventing bombs, that reminds me, I've got a plan for Anime 5e.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm not
It
gonna
is
lie.
specifically revolves around the fact that my pocket dimension, it doesn't state a limit on height.
Me and Salvador were talking about the anime 5e and how some of that shit's gonna go down.
Oh hell yeah!
I I have a plan. That's all I'll say is I have a
You have
plan.
a plan? I have a wonderful plan for mine. I already know what's going to happen with Talia, or at least what I would like to try and get to happen. How it goes down, I don't know. It depends on the dice and the DM, but I know what I want to do.
Uh, Alex,
Well,
I will say in the anime 5e campaign, I am going to need information on demons
I'll be able to provide them.
and a lot of it.
All right, and with that,
But yeah, we're going to, is there anything else for us to do down here, guys?
I think we investigated everything. I think we can leave the cave.
you all have investigated everything. There is nothing more for you here.
So we can leave the cave.
Does anyone
And
have
as
detect secret passage or some
oh
spell
my
like
god,
that?
and Cupid says, unless y'all want to try and use the summoning circle.
I mean, why would I when I've already got the greatest treasure in all the kingdom, this this Satyros right here. Whapa.
I mean, I have an unfathomable amount of gold.
Yeah, I'm set for life, hun. Are you Nanette, do you need money? Are you alright? Do you need money, Shug?
Oh my god, sugar mama. Right now, she needs some money to get a pedicure. No, 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 no,
It's alright, you can call me mommy if you want to.
no, no,
But don't worry,
no,
don't worry, we're gonna go
no.
back to town. I'm gonna treat everybody to lunch, and then we are going to get your hooves done with
What
a
do you mean
girl
treat
I
them to
know.
lunch? They don't get treated to lunch.
Yeah, we don't have to. Yeah, I told you. I'm lying to them about that still.
Oh yeah, Alduin. I want you to, as Sybil says that, you are fully aware of the fact that none of y'all pay.
Yeah, Alduin's the only one
Oh
who's
yeah,
aware.
oh yeah,
But
oh yeah.
I'll go
I,
ahead.
I'm just gonna look over to her and just fucking give her a slight like grin, like, yep.
I'll take care of everything. You don't have to worry about lunch, and then we're gonna go to a pedicure. Get your hooves taken care of from a lady I know. Her name is Dawn. She's real sweet. And then, once we're done with that, we'll go see what we can do about getting in touch with Soxray. I'm sure if we head towards the heart of the city, we'll find something. Or at the very least, we show up to the arena early for our fight tonight. Because we do still have a match tonight, don't we?
No,
No, I thought
Oh,
no,
this
the
was
match
your
was
day off.
tomorrow.
that's right, that's right, that's right.
But who knows how long it's been like actually inside the city.
We'll probably still have time for a long rest between now and the fight. Sounds like a
Oh yeah,
plan.
100%.
Let's get out of this cave now, please, Ninette says and glances around the room. You're right, that
As you
sounds
all
delightful.
are, as you all are about to leave, Crow just sort of raises an eyebrow and looks around the room and says, "Well, I hope you all made a lot more sense out of this than I did. I haven't the slightest idea what's going on in this.
Hmm,
You have
I
to keep
have
in mind,
no,
he has not been present for damn near any interactions that you guys have had with Socks.
that's
I
very
have
fair.
no, I have no fucking clue. But this is very suspicious.
I've got an idea, and so does Nanette, and so we should be able to. But we'll fill you in on the way, and as we are walking back to town to recuperate
No,
and
no,
rest
no,
from.
no. Remember, we didn't walk here. As we get out of the forest, I go and call my horses
That's
with
right.
my.
And your horses, as they take a second to come over to you, but when they come over to you, they come out of a section of bush clearing, which was, which you can tell has been absolutely trampled.
Yeah,
And as they pull onto the main road carrying your cart behind them, they get past the clearing and you can see there are three dead wolves over there.
Damn, that's some good horses.
And the horses, one of the horses on its hind leg has a couple scratches, but other than that, the horses seem perfectly fine.
Aww.
I'm gonna pet both of them.
Nanette, can you lay on hands to the horse? Heal it 2 hit points of HP. That's probably enough to cure all the damage those scratches are.
Nanette, as you lay on hands the horse, you first of all, it's not frightened of you at all. So when you approach its rear leg, it just seems comforted around you. You tend to have this effect on animals, being a
She's a servant of
priestess of
Pan.
Pan. Yep, being a
No,
priestess of Pan,
that my horse is
and
very well trained. You have to remember that.
That too.
very well trained to respond to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
but
what makes
people,
them so well
But
trained.
Nanette
They
is
respond
but
to
special.
you.
Like,
Yeah,
they're
Nanette is a
responding
priestess of Pan.
like they would to
Yeah,
you to her.
so
okay,
if Nanette was a priestess of anyone else, they would not have liked her. Getting close.
But
okay.
Pan
Like
is the god of animals and nature.
Yeah, if Sybil were to try to get close to them, it would not be
I'd
fun.
have to animal
Um,
friendship them first. Yeah.
yeah, it would be a disadvantage.
It's a magical effect. They would have to make a throw.
Oh yeah, true, true.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I was thinking of something else. Um, oh no, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of animal handling.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be a check, it would just be a spell that makes them know I mean them no harm. And
Okay,
make them
so
like me.
Or I could just tell them that you mean
place
no
your
harm.
hands upon the one on its side and one on the flank of its hind leg, and as you pour your healing into them or into it, the scratch marks stitch up and the skin seamlessly comes back together. That horse is, and it
Ha
does
ha ha
a
ha.
little
You
whine
said
in its
comes.
steps, and it goes gives a whinny of a, and it just looks like it feels fantastic.
Aww.
Also, you're all now level 3.
Hell yeah, we leveled up, y'all. What was the tipping point that pushed us up to level 3, GM?
Fun fact: I do a combination of uh,
Milestone and experience.
milestone and XP.
That's
If
so
y'all
cool.
manage to reach the XP threshold before the milestone, you level up. But if you haven't and you hit the milestone, you still level up.
Well, I have now moved myself to 3. Are you sure you want to level up in the Bard class? Uh, Tell me, how are you going to work multi-classing? Will I need to roleplay it? Like, if I try to go pick up a level in Wizard, will I need to find people in the
Yes.
city to actually teach me wizardry? Okay. Is there a
Yes.
place I could easily do that?
Within the Kingdom of Varian, absolutely.
Hmm.
I'm sure you could find someone.
I imagine we're ending the session on bookkeeping and level up, right?
Bookkeeping, level up, and a very small stint of roleplay.
Excellent. All right. What is everybody else doing? I imagine Nanette's just going a pure level in Paladin. Oh wait, I can see people's sheets, so that way I can look at them for our buddy, Salvador.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I will show everybody. Uh,
That reminds me, I go ahead and ping him and let him know.
Yeah, that we are going to be level 3. I'm looking for the thing, but it's just giving me issues. Sorry. All right, let's view Nanette over here, and let's view all the way over here.
I'm trying to figure out what these paths do.
Wow, okay, so, Nanette, you can take an oath now. Ooh, you can. Okay, let me swap over to Paladin, because I forgot it's your first run. Okay, so, First off, you get divine health, which you are getting regardless of whether or not of what oath you pick. Your divine health makes you immune to all diseases. So if we're expecting some sort of gas trap that might, poison you and give you some deadly disease, or if we need to touch somebody who's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Fucked up.
Leprosy.
Leprosy. Yeah,
Yeah.
if we have to touch a leper, you're the person to go for it. Do you have an idea of what sort of oath you want to take? I can give you a couple of the standard oaths in case you need a list. I have not played a
My
paladin,
personal
to
favorite,
be
my
honest.
personal
Yeah.
favorite is the oath of it's the shield one. Essentially, it makes you a beacon of defense for your teammates.
I am not seeing that one unless that is a variant or
Um,
something.
let me pull up my stuff.
I'm, I am not gonna lie. I'm liking this.
Yeah, there's
This is fun.
treachery as a UA, but
Hold on, I'm double checking because it might be just because I'm used to playing a very certain type of paladin.
By the way,
I'm usually Nathmor paladin.
I'm liking Path of the Totem Warrior.
oh, is that the barbarian you are?
Yes.
Nanette check tournament campaign.
Oh my god.
Do
By the
any
way,
of those, like just the name, perk something?
would you like to know the totem spirit that I'm most interested in?
Sure. Also, don't forget to roll your hit die.
The bear.
Oh, bear makes you so tanky. You're gonna be like
All
Yeah, it
right.
does.
untouchable.
I, I have resistance to everything except psychic damage.
Nice.
I'm going that. That makes me more tanky. Yeah, I'm going that. That seems like fun.
I haven't picked my bud's college yet.
Okay. Okay, so I roll a 3d12. Yeah, 3d12 as my hit as my health. Okay.
I'll go ahead and let you know now, Nanette. Oathbreaker is mostly necromancy and stuff. Alright, let me take a
Ye-
look at devotion so I can tell you what bonuses you would get. When you reach third level, that's Oath of. Wait a minute. I think I clicked the wrong one. Boop, boop, boop. We only want to see devotion.
I roll my HP die in the
The Oath of Devotion binds a paladin to the loftiest ideals of justice, virtue, and order. Sometimes called cavaliers, white knights, or holy warriors, these paladins meet the ideal of the knight in shining armor, acting with honor in pursuit of justice and the greater good. Nanette's gonna be such a cool fucking lady knight. You hold yourself to the highest standards of conduct. What that means is up to you. You must not lie or cheat. Let your word be your promise. You must always show courage. Never fear to act, though caution is wise. Compassion. Aid others, protect the weak, and punish those who threaten them. Show mercy to your foes, but temper it with wisdom. Treat others with fairness, and let your honorable deeds be an example to them. Do as much good as possible while causing the least amount of harm. And be responsible for your actions and their consequences. That one might be difficult. Protect those entrusted to your care and obey those who have just authority over you. You could easily do that. You'll get protection from evil and good as well as sanctuary. You can make a weapon that you are holding use positive energy. So you'll add your charisma modifier to attack rolls made with that weapon, and it will start shedding out light. You can also turn away unholy things, so fiends or
I, ha-
undead will have to run away from you.
I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking health that I just rolled, do I put that in rolled HP or HP modifier?
Rolled HP.
Okay.
You rolled 3d12?
Yeah.
Why'd you roll 3?
Uh, barbarian hit die 3d12. Didn't say that I roll
Right, no,
for
you
health.
only roll 1d12 to determine how much your hit die goes up.
Ah, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, no. That 12's fine, because
Uh,
you did technically roll it. I'm sure Tyler will
all
let
right.
you
All
keep it. It's
right.
just, yeah. For hit die increases, you only roll one of your hit die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So can I keep the 12 or just re-roll 'em? Or just re-roll? I'll fucking re-roll it.
Mm-hmm. That's up to you. Well, up to Tyler, I guess, actually.
Go for it.
What? Keep the 12 or re-roll?
I will allow you to keep it.
All right.
Let me take a look here. Oh, that's nice. I might end up going College of Glamour's Bard. Uh, and I would get expertise. God, I want to play wizard, but I'm playing a bard, so I'll go ahead and take another level of bard. Ooh, that's class. We are level 3, and we have a D8 of hit die, so let's roll 1d8. That's plus 7. Manage HP. So that's plus 7. I rolled. So wait, I rolled an 8, a 5, and then a 7. That's not bad. Alright, that puts me at 20 HP. Which puts me at 26 total. College of Glamour. And 1 in performance. And I'll put the other. Should I do insight, deception, or persuasion, do you guys think?
Uh,
Hmm. Because it's basically gonna double my proficiency in that. I will become, like, the best at doing that as I continue to level. And my proficiency bonus grows.
for the choices.
Well, one's gonna be performance. The other one is deception, history, insight, or persuasion. History might be good because
Per-
it'll give us a bunch of lore, but deception,
persu-
insight, and persuasion.
Persuasion could be useful.
Yeah, I think so. We've got plenty of negative persuasion for like intimidation and stuff. I do lie a lot though, so deception could be useful as well. I think for now we're telling the truth enough. I can do persuasion. Okay, that looks good, and that looks good. Oh wait, I have to look at spells. Do. Here we go. At level 3, I learn one more spell, and I have access to second level spells now. Ha 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 ha.
By the way, with that uh the the totem warrior that I chose, I got two spells.
Wait, you get spells as a barbarian?
Brother.
Uh, as a totem barbarian, yes,
That's
or
so
as the
cool.
or it's. Would you like to know? Speak with animal
Okay, that makes sense.
and beast sense, so I can sense beasts. Well, I'm pretty. You touch a willing beast for the duration of the spell. You can use your action to see through the beast's ears and no eyes and hear what it hears, and continue to do so until you use an action to return to your normal sense.
Hot damn.
While perceiving through the beast sense, you gain the benefits of any special sense possessed by that creature. Through you, though you are blinded and deafened to your own surroundings. Well, though you are blinded and deafened to your own surroundings. So I can't see or hear through my own senses. Whatever I'm whatever willy beast I touch, I have their senses. I don't have my own.
Hmm.
It proved to be useful at some point.
You're correct, it could be. We roll the
Roll it.
dice for our hit die. So take a look at your class, which in this case is Paladin. A Paladin's hit die, I believe, is a D10. I will double check for you right quick. Yes, the Paladin's hit die is a D10. So you can take average, which is a 6 on a D10, and just increase your hit points by that, or you can roll a d10 and add that plus your constitution modifier. The average would also add your con modifier, so it would be 6 plus con. So you can roll to see if you get higher than that plus con. I'm a fan of always rolling. Oh, that's a good one.
I am now when I'm raging, I now take half damage from everything except psychic damage.
Hell yeah. Alright,
That's
so
why that's why I took the bear totem.
let me know if you need any help as you're leveling up, Nanette. I could give things con checks for blindness slash deafness, if we go up against any sentient creatures that are casters, blindness will ruin them. Especially because most casters dump con. Otherwise, I'm thinking of taking something that does damage. Or maybe an enhanced ability to increase your guys' ability to do damage.
If you could fucking make me do more damage, like goddamn, that would be fucking insane.
I could give you advantage on your strikes, basically. I can't make you do more damage, but I can increase your likeliness.
Ah,
Hell yeah. Oh no. I think I might uh, what's your opinion? Blindness, deafness, or enhanceability? Blindness will ruin an enemy caster because you need to be able to see what you're casting at.
honestly, considering that we're in a tournament setting, go blindness.
Okay, I think I will. Yeah. And
Because
as I get
because to
more
be on
spells.
because to be honest, with my essentially I deal double damage as is because of my sword having fire.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My
I
character
I
sheet should
personally
be
don't
updated now.
I personally don't need more damage output, but I'm pretty sure we're all in let's say a rather comfortable spot for damage.
Mm-hmm. By the way, my persuasion check right now at level 3 is +9.
God damn.
I am a very convincing snake lady. All right. In that case, before we continue on, because I understand Tyler wants to continue doing finishing roleplay, but we need to do a little bit of bookkeeping here. Everybody,
We're probably just gonna end on the bookkeeping.
are you sure? I know you wanted to do one more thing. We can do your one more thing first if you want.
No, the one more thing is actually better saved for next session.
All right.
Okay.
Well, in that case, guys, if you would look under tournament campaign, it will have a Discord thread visible. I will reply to me starting it in case you have difficulty seeing it here. Boop. Wah. Click inside that thread if you would, and take a look at anything. If there's something in there that you would like for your character, please just type that you took blank and then
I mean,
cross it
really,
out. Yeah.
the only thing I was interested in was the gold. So everything else is free game for you guys.
Fair, but I want you guys to know that that's where the party loot is going to be. At any point you can
Yeah,
take it, just, do the bookkeeping is all I ask.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I'll let everybody else take loot. My character can go and buy like potions and stuff like that. My character isn't like
Oh,
really
Tyler
all
quit the voice chat.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I guess
Ah,
but he was also having connection issues plus bed. I need to sleep
okay.
because I have to run a one shot at 1 p.m. tomorrow. So I
Oh
should
God.
probably be to bed soon. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be a dungeon, there's gonna be a dragon, it's gonna be great.
Ah.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The only thing I was interested in was the 15 gold. So you guys can have everything else.
uh, Sybil took the scrying orb, by the way, in case it wasn't clear. So I will absolutely mark out not the spell book, but that's the recipe book. And where was the ring? Oh, the carefully crafted ring? The Nyx one in
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, boop, 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 boop. I will mark that one out. Oh, whoops. I swapped back to American at some point. Nanette took the ring. And go ahead and make sure to add it to your character sheet too. Even if it's just a regular book that you rename to recipe book.
How much HP I'm up to now?
I'm up to 26, which is pretty respectable for a bard, I should think. Nanette took
I have
the
40.
recipe book. Nanette took the rest. Oh, wait, no. Uh, Nanette already said that she was taking those things.
I have 40 HP.
Nice! How much HP are you at, Nanette? I know you didn't roll so hot this level. No
Ah.
worries.
Oh, 34. Oh, yeah, that's definitely respectable for a fucking paladin.
Wow. Okay, so we should probably see about picking up, like, more things if we can, but we don't really have a whole lot of gold to afford, like, big potions or magic items or anything that will meaningfully affect the battle, you know?
Yeah, I was about to say, you can speak for yourself.
Well, I understand you're, like, patently rich, but I also don't think you're going to invest that much of your fortune in something while you're, still just starting it, I would imagine. You're not
I,
gonna pay to
I,
win this bitch.
I mean, I am technically the third richest person in the city.
Exactly. So I know you could, but I also figure you're
I,
not
I,
gonna.
I realistically could fund this anything that we need in this fucking tournament. Realistically speaking,
True, but you also didn't get to this point in being the third richest person by doing that.
yeah.
You're a frugal
But
man, and I respect that.
if we need like if we need something and like we like you guys put your gold together and you're still like say like
Hmm.
anywhere from like 5 to 10 gold short, I'll fucking pitch in. Fuck it.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. I mean, technically, Tyler gave me a fucking legendary wondrous item while
Yeah.
I wasn't on my actual sheet. That gives me access to a 5th level spell. It's pretty fucking fantastic. I want to play a wizard if anything happens to Sybil and she retires
Need
to just be Nanette's uh NPC girlfriend, then I'm bringing in a wizard, just letting you guys know.
need to pick up some fucking like some like magic like some magic like cladded like armor that I can actually like use.
Mhm. Oh, totally agree. Actually, I should probably. Where are my leather armor's light armor, right?
Uh, let's see here. Uh,
I'm pretty sure it is. I
oh, you're not
don't
wearing.
have any armor. I could technically take a pair of the leather armor.
I need to. I actually want to get armor that has a
No, I am
like
wearing leather armor.
innate
Never
D.
mind.
I want to find an armor that has a innate AC better than fucking 14. That
Hmm.
doesn't like take away my proficiencies, but I know it's going to.
Yeah, no,
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think you're gonna do much better than that right now. You could take 2 levels of Warlock and have access to Mage armor at will, but I mean, that's two
I
levels of
want to go into
Warlock.
fucking. I don't really want to go into warlock though.
Exactly. It's hard to multi-class and hard for it to feel natural. I really want Sybil to take interest, but if this had been a regular wizard spellbook and not like one dedicated to a single long ass ritual spell, Sybil would have gone to multiclass into wizard, and then eventually retrained her bard stuff. But for now, she remains a bard.
Realistically, now the only person in the party that can truly fuck me up is you.
Of course. That's the way it is, sugar.
Unless you hit me with a non-psychic attack, I will only take half damage from
Oh, don't you
literally
know
everything.
the only damage I really realistically do is psychic? Let
And so
me,
yeah, now in the party, you're the only one that hits me hard.
it's a good thing we ain't gonna be fighting each other, ain't it, Shug?
Yep. Yep.
Let me see. If I cast this at second level, I will be doing 4d6 psychic damage to a creature.
46. Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. And I have two second level spell slots a day.
Damn.
I'm gonna go ahead and long rest. I figure we
I,
all should, blah blah blah.
I must say we're still like at the carriage. We haven't actually moved from said carriage yet.
Absolutely fair.
So we haven't actually rested yet.
Oh, wait a minute. What? What? How does sleep change if I do it at a high level? Oh, if I cast sleep at second level, instead of affecting 5d8 hit points of creature, it affects 7d8 hit points of creatures.
That's significant, actually.
Yeah, that's maximum, that's 56 hit points. Minimum,
Yeah.
that's roughly 23. That's enough to floor like a level 2 adventurer.
Yeah. Man, you're blinding and doing that in the tournament. Oh, it's gonna make some encounters so much more
The best
fucking
part of
easy.
this is that the DC for all of these is 15. You have to roll pretty decent to resist.
Yeah,
And then I have
and it's not,
access to a detect thoughts at level 17, or
and it's
DC
not like,
17.
and it's not like they can fucking resist sleep, or can they?
They cannot know. It just goes to whoever has the lowest hit points. They're affected first, and then the second lowest hit points, etc., etc.
Ah, nice.
Yeah,
So
so
me,
it's a
so me,
domino effect.
so me being a frontline, that may actually help me out more by just like
I can
instantly
choose to
killing
exclude
something.
you because you are my ally. But yeah, you'd be able
Yeah,
to insta crit something.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I
This
am.
is gonna be,
Look, I'm playing a
this is gonna
bard.
be fun.
I don't play for single combat. I play to pump the rest of you guys up. I will make you terrifying if you keep me alive. I should have picked up a healing spell. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm so sorry, Nanette. I have left the burden of healing entirely to you still.
Or I'll pick up potions for everybody. Don't worry.
We did just get some potions. We got five of them.
I I'm gonna pick up like actual good ones though, like superior fucking potions, because
Ah,
superior. Actually, I may pick up greater because greater might be all we need right now.
yeah, great. I'm gonna talk with Tyler about it. There's a home rule that I use, which is if you are out of combat, or if you take an entire action in combat to drink a potion yourself, then you regain the maximum amount that hit points that potion could. So if it were a greater healing potion, the maximum of 4d4 plus 4 is 16 plus 4, 20. So if you use your action or you are out of combat, drinking a greater healing potion will always restore 20 hit points. But if you are using a bonus action to drink your potion or feeding it to somebody else, then you have to roll. And that's a home rule that I use for my games. Tyler might like it and institute it for his.
God, we need somebody that's good at planting stuff because we could just straight up have somebody just make us fucking potions.
What's your nature check, Nanette? I imagine it's pretty high as a servant of Pan. Because mine's only a +3. I haven't leveled up enough to be competent at everything yet.
It's zero. Mine's neutral.
Oh, well, I'm a little bit better than, just anyone then, I guess.
Yeah, you're better than the average person.
Oh shit, I might be the best at it in our party because of me being a bard and being a jack of all trades. It's okay, mommy knows how to do a little bit of everything.
I'm pretty sure we can buy a fucking recipe book for like potions and stuff.
As she should. That's exactly right, Nanette. As she should. So, once per short rest now, while we are in combat, I can, or if we are starting combat, I can start performing, singing basically, before we start fighting, and I can choose 5 creatures that have watched and listened to me perform for 1 minute. Each of them has to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15, and if they fail, they are charmed for 1 hour. Or until, they take damage, get attacked, or get attacked by me, or see me attack their allies. You do have a recipe book for potions, but you did call dibs on it, that is right. So I can legitimately just snake dance people in combat. I am built to give you guys the best possible chance to hit them. Plus, I can use one of my bardic inspirations to give all of you guys 5 temporary hit points, and when you get that, you can immediately move up to your speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. So I can just give you a chance to get out of range.
I was also looking at a another totem animal. One of them is when something tries to hit you with an opportunity attack, it automatically rolls at disadvantage.
Oh, there was so many that I wanted to take. There was creation, eloquence, spirits, valor, whispers. But I ended up picking glamours because that's what Sybil's been so far, and I think that's what she should be as a burlesque dancer.
Yeah, I ended up going with the totem bear.
But God, there's so much cool shit. I want to play all of these, is the problem.
But you can't.
Exactly.
So we just went from being kind of stupid to now just like, oh, okay,
Yeah, we're
okay.
starting to come together. We're being a little bit.
Now we just have to wait to see what fucking Salvador chooses.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, I
And if,
forget. What is Salvador playing? Armello is a chef, but they are a sorcerer?
he's an artificer. Artificer.
Artificer, that's right. Okay. Oh, that's gonna
He's
be really good. Artificer gets
he
fucky at level 3.
he was going to pick up like a well try to go into the chef subclass. I think is what he was trying to do,
There's no chef subclass. What?
or or
That
like
might be like an alchemist
well
or
no
like
he
infuser type thing for
wait I
artificer.
forgot I forgot he's working underneath a chef. He's automatically going to become one anyways at some
Yeah.
point.
That's just his profession. I don't know that he's gonna get any like class benefit or prestige for it.
I mean, he might at some point.
Fair. If I had gone the College of Eloquence, then I wouldn't be able to roll lower than a 10 on persuasion or deception, which is the reason why I was considering that one. It makes me really, really fucking good. at convincing people of stuff out of combat.
I like how I was able to intimidate a fucking giant.
That was pretty fucking cool. I did literally just get a fucking uh crystal orb for the College of Spirits spiritual focus too. Fuck. I wish that I were able to take multiple colleges.
I can't wait for next level.
Like if I had gone this College of Whispers, when I hit people, I would be able to use my Bardic Inspiration to do more psychic damage to them. An additional 2d6 that scales with level.
You know, what happens at level 4 for barbarians.
ASI.
Another attack.
Really? I thought you didn't get those till level 5.
I'm pretty sure it's level 4.
Well, damn.
It might be. Hold on. Let me actually.
Let me,
Hold
yeah,
on.
hang on. I've got my resource open. I can just check barbarians right quick.
Hold
Let's
on. I
see.
have a. I
Yeah,
have a backup character
barbarians
here.
level 5 extra attack and fast
Oh,
movement
it's level 5.
increase. Yeah. At level 4 it's just
Ah,
ASI, which Tyler might also give us a feat on that. I don't know how he does that.
ah.
Mhm. If we do get a feat with our ASI, then I am going to pick what's it called? I'm going to pick the observant feat because not Nanette, because Sybil is now watching her surroundings much more closely.
I'm gonna pick up the alert feat,
Ooh, very smart, very smart.
so I get an automatic. What is it? +2
Mm-hmm.
to my my initiative.
Yep. If we get
Oh
you a weapon of
no,
warning, you'll also get
no,
advantage on initiative.
no. Here's the thing. At level 4, it's either ability score increase or a feat.
Right. There's a home rule where you can get an ability score and a feat. It's just whether or
Ah,
not
okay.
Tyler wants us to do that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At
Oh,
level
okay.
4, I get something called Bardic Versatility, which
Ooh.
oh, it just lets me replace spells and choose new things to put expertise in whenever I would gain a level, basically.
By the way, I don't know why I was so. By the way, Nanette, I was so nervous about fucking throwing your ass.
But it worked so well until
It
she
it
kicked.
it, re- it did until she fucking went away from the plan instead of headbutting the shit out of him. She used her feet.
It's okay, we're getting you a pedicure, girl. You're not gonna have to talk about it to anyone. Sybil's not even gonna bring it up. We're just gonna talk about shit. Or we're gonna talk shit about the boys while we're doing girl stuff.
I know it wasn't my fault. Hey,
Yeah, the
hey,
boys stink.
hey,
Girls rule.
hey, hey! You can't talk shit about me. I threw you where I was supposed to.
Girls rule. Boys rule. Sorry, that's just the way it goes.
Then don't forget who gave you money.
By the way, Nanette, all of the College of Glamour stuff, by the way, in its description for the class features, it's all referred to as Fey magic. So this could be Sybil learning from her GF.
Technically, I didn't give you the money for being cut in half. I gave you the money because I
Because you
gambled on
felt
your ass.
bad.
No, I gambled on her to
Fair.
fucking kick him in the fucking ball.
GF study sessions. where maybe just a little bit of hand holding happens. Pushes tips of fingers together gently. Just some hand holding, maybe. Oh, fuck. At 6th level, you gain the ability to cloak yourself in a fey magic that makes others want to serve you. As a bonus action, you cast Command without expending a spell slot, and you take an appearance of unearthly beauty for 1 minute or until your concentration ends. During this time, you can cast Command as a bonus action on each of your turns without expending a spell slot. Any creature charmed by you automatically fails its saving throw against the command you cast with this feature.
Damn.
Yeah, I can literally just turn into a you will love me and despair type manipulation queen. And Nanette is gonna see that and is gonna be like, ooh, I can make her worse. And help me figure out ways to do it better. As opposed to I can fix her, it's gonna be I can make her worse.
Oh, at 6th level, I can't be charmed or frightened
Noise.
while I'm enraged. But I'm always gonna be fucking raging as a barbarian. So hell yeah.
I will be permanently the baddest bitch you know. Aw, thank you, sweetie. The unfortunate part about is their like end game abilities are kind of lackluster. Like,
Oh, at 7th level for a barbarian, I get advantage on my initiative rolls.
noise.
Hello,
So you
all.
won't even need the weapon of warning. Hello again, Tyler. We've been talking about our levels and stuff we're planning on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Would you like to know the end results of everything that happened during our level while since you were, pooping?
Yes, please.
Okay. Should you start, Alduin?
No, Alduin is now a totem warrior, and he has chosen totem of the bear.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to give him the rest of it too?
Uh, my HP is now 40,
Okay.
and that is about it. Besides having beast sense and speak with animals.
All
I
right.
picked those up because of my my totem animal.
Mm-hmm.
That I take half damage from everything except psychic damage, which is very nice.
Ninette is up to 34, I believe, and is now an Oath of Devotion paladin.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Did you get any new spells this level, Ninette?
All right. What spells did
Ah,
you get?
yes, you got one more spell slot, and you're a paladin, so you just know every paladin spell.
Yeah.
Fun fact about being a paladin.
But more importantly, you get one more divine smite. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, your fucking paladins are fucking nutty. So
Paladins,
clerics and
every
druids,
spell
divine
that
magic.
every spell that they have access to, paladins automatically know. It's just
Mm-hmm.
what you have prepared.
Yep, so you choose every day when you begin your long rest, when you finish your long rest, as you do your daily preparations, you choose what spells you prepare for the day. So you can pick like 8 charges of, or you can only prepare one spell and just use all your spell slots on that. Or you can like pick specific ones. It's pretty cool. So she got an extra first level spell slot, and is just in general more badass. I went College of Glamours, got expertise in persuasion and performance. I do cool shit with if I can make them listen to me perform for a minute beforehand, I can charm up to like 5 people, DC 15 Wisdom.
Ooh,
I can also, what is it? I can, as a bonus action, use a Bardic Inspiration and give temporary hit points to my allies and let them move up to their movement without provoking attacks of opportunity.
very nice.
For
Alice,
my, and then my spell,
Alice,
I think it was.
my bad. Continue.
Ah, yes, sorry. The last thing is, for my second level spell, I took blindness deafness in case we run into any mages. And then we figured out that holy fuck, Sybil is built to make Alduin do nutty shit in combat. Like he's gonna do buku damage.
You also want to ask him about how he's going to handle the
Oh
level
right,
4.
level 4. Are we gonna do it rules as written, or are you going to do the ASI plus feat?
ASI plus.
Excellent. Okay, so
Okay.
we are going to get both. Cool, that's gonna give us more
Okay.
powerful characters.
Okay.
Definitely. What was the other one, other home rule I was talking? Oh, right, potions. I wanted to know how you
Uh,
do potions. So, the way that I've always done it, my home rule is you can drink potions as a bonus action. If you are out of combat or you use an action to drink the potion, then it
Oh,
will
yeah.
heal the maximum amount. So, a greater
Yeah,
healing of potion would always heal 20. And then if you use it in combat with a bonus action, you have
then
to
you
actually
roll.
roll. Yeah. You do the same?
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
Hell yeah. Okay, guys. We are a bit stronger now for both of those things.
you're figuring that out. Okay.
Yep. A basic healing potion, if you take your action to drink it, is plus 10 hit points. That's really fucking good.
Ooh, that's really good on a fucking like as a frontliner.
Uh-huh. So yeah, if we stockpile some of those better healing potions, like, that's gonna be fucking insane.
Yeah,
We were just mentioning we don't have a whole lot of money to get magical items unless Alduin bankrolls us, but that seemed a little cheap. So,
that is unless Tyler's doing it the same way that when it was just me and Salvador doing it. I don't think it is though.
he's making us count arrows, so probably not.
Okay.
Uh, is the main currency gold in the for all the shops in the tournament, or is it? I
Yeah.
would assume. Okay. Okay, so me and Sybil are going to be kind of
Yeah,
the
we're the bank of the party for now.
okay, yeah.
Mhm.
I was say
Mello, I think, is a little
comparatively
poorer.
speaking, comparatively speaking,
I know
this is
Alduin is actually
unbeknownst.
the bank of the party.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is unbeknownst to everyone. You
But
both definitely have money, but
but
Alduin
he's
has easily
fucking
10 times as much.
yeah, he's the third richest person in the city. I don't hold a candle to him. I have enough to live comfortably. He has enough to buy and sell me 3 times.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so unless he bankrolls us getting a bunch of super cool magical items, I figured you want us to scale with the gold rewards we get for our tournament fights.
Preferably, and Alduin being a black dragon is not going to want to just frivolously spend his money. He's going to want to hoard
Did
it.
did we actually get paid money for saving Dude Man here that I missed, or is it just the gold that Alduin found?
The gold in the ring.
Okay,
It's just the
so
gold I
yeah,
personally found.
we don't have a gold reward yet, so we are still poor, unfortunately. But that is okay because I believe next session we might get the chance to. What is the word I'm looking for? We might get the
Have,
chance to earn some money.
actually have our first tournament fight.
Mm-hmm. You'll be so proud of us,
Correct.
Tyler. We were planning synergies.
Ah, I am so proud.
How did Crow
Oh yeah,
level?
Hmm?
How did Crow level? What did Crow get? Because we told each
Oh
other.
my god, I have to level Crow.
You're right, you do.
yeah.
Hop to a DM.
Actually,
I
wasn't Crow?
completely forgot about Crow.
By the
I was say,
way, I
wasn't
might.
Crow already a higher level than us?
Yeah, so I won't be leveling him.
By the
Level.
way,
You know what? Hold on. Alex, would it be fair if Crow leveled up at half?
I mean,
If
I
he gained,
personally don't care. Crow is a story character, so we will have him when we're supposed to have him and not. Like, he didn't
That's
actually
pretty much
help
it.
us during that combat. He
true,
never took a turn despite being on our team because he didn't want to go into the cave. So, like, I imagine
true.
we only get him when we're supposed to have him.
That is exactly correct.
When the combat is balanced around him being inside of it. So I don't mind Tyler choosing how he levels.
I will
Okay,
not be throwing Crow into any combats that I feel he is not either needed for
Hmm.
or he should not be in that.
So I imagine he's gonna level independent of us, and then he'll be used to buffer the party in case we need it.
Correct.
or now that we're all the same level, he'll be leveling up in the tournament like we are.
True. This could have been getting us up to his level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find somewhere, some way to upload this. I might end up doing it on YouTube and then just putting the link in so everyone can see my terrible ADHD when it comes to playing this game. I'm constantly swapping windows.
I noticed that one watching you play Magic.
I can't help it. I've got to be doing many things at once or else it's a waste of time.
Hey, all good. I have really bad ADD too, so me just quickly glancing at a different screen actually kind of helped. So,
Mine is unfortunately an autism thing more than an ADD thing, but I at least I feel
uh,
known. I feel understood a little bit better.
Right.
yeah,
Speaking of,
I
this
was gonna
entire
say,
time
don't
I
worry.
haven't been looking at fucking what Nanette might have been saying because I was in another window. You swallowed
Uh,
another
uh,
ball? Why are you swallowing balls, Nanette? Don't do. I should end this recording now. Do we have any other official thing to say that we
No.
might want Salvador to hear? No?
no.
Okay. It was an accident. It just happened. Sure, I bet. Stop.